and you probably kiss up on plenty of women every night. She didn't want to get kissed, it looks like. So I don't think, I don't fault her. I think she handled herself well up there. Long story short. What about you, Shiz?
She shouldn't have went up there. I'm just like, let's keep it real. Like, if it was just a Usher concert, no Chris Brown, not the dual concert, and she went up there, she probably would have performed. You gotta think about it. She had her picks. People be having their picks out here, but like, damn, I know he here. I don't want to do him, and I can't get the next performance. You know what I'm saying? She had picks.
Hey,
that's facts though, SH. She stay burning.
Hey,
she been burning since the song "Let It Burn."
Her body, her choice.
I mean, yeah.
Her body, her choice. You know what? Let's let it play.
So she does. Make this shit make sense. So Slimmy, she does what 1 second, friends. She does what most women do, right?
You got to echo.
And now there's echo again. 1, 2, 3 tests.
I'm blaming Anton. He
1, 2, 3 tests. 1, 2, 3 tests.
He don't want to hear y'all niggas.
Miss Sanchez, can you mute yourself? 1, 2, 3 testing. Miss Sanchez, 1, 2, 3 testing. Damn, Miss Sanchez, we got you. Damn, that was you. Can you mute yourself? 1, 2, 3 testing. Oh shit, that was you, Miss Sanchez. Mute yourself, please, again.
Whatever you need.
Miss Sanchez, mute yourself again, just to confirm. Got him. Yeah, he's there.
I'll be on mute half the time.
No, but let me have an echo on the bench. Refresh.
You know what? I ain't gonna do it.
Refresh, please. Miss Sanchez, mute yourself.
In the chat talking about I'd have been on stage.
So,
fuck you, bitch.
Miss Sanchez, please. You have an echo, please. Either mute yourself or refresh.
Nah, Slimmy was blacking on the chat. Slimmy be reading the chat.
Oh yeah, that was the chat. I was like,
if the chat going crazy, Slimmy.
I ain't gonna lie, this part right here about to piss me off. Miss Sanchez really pissed me off right here.
Yo, it's like she wasn't feeling it. It's like she wasn't feeling it.
What are you doing here then? Like,
no, you know how it is. It's like art. You know how high school back in the day, right? A group of people be chatting about you, and you walk up. You know what I mean? They said all that little gossip about him, and you walk up. She's giving that vibe, like, what is you here for?
Yeah.
You know what, Shiz? That's a good point. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Freddie, please, okay.
He's technical. He's not me. You are giving an echo. You are bigger than the show.
You to please, Cuddy.
Hey, Anton, can you tell me Sanchez to mute yourself, please? There's an echo. What the fuck is going on?
Fatty, drop it in the mic and come back in the mic.
First of all, wait, let me be clear.
That's crazy.
Mimi is the one that is running the show.
That's crazy.
Mimi ain't doing her.
Mimi been dog code out there night. When Anton wanted to silence me, he stepped in though. He stepped in. He ain't had no problem stepping in to tell me to be quiet.
Slimmy just dropped, refresh, came up back again, said it's me, wait for the this is actually this is interesting, right? Y'all ego is more important than the quality of the audio of the show that is going to pay your bill. You'll pay your 20-second check for whatever reason.
It just never does that. It only starts that today.
But that's the point is Miss Sanchez, we pinpointed. She has to do something about it, right, Molly? Or she's dumb too?
I don't know. It just never happened.
You don't know if she's dumb? She can pin on the microphone
button?
Every
day, and it didn't happen.
But now we know.
Yo, right there, Miss Sanchez caught a stray.
No, because it's like at this point, are you dumb? Because why are you being so egotistical right now when it's a simple click out, click back in? Like you're literally back in
Fatty said it. Because Fatty asked Anton, and Anton ain't say nothing, nor Mimi, because Anton passed the buck to Mimi. Mimi didn't say nothing, and Fatty's is saying it. So she like, I'm not listening to you. You're a guest. Like, I listen to them, but I ain't listening to you.
And then yet Anton didn't say nothing about them treating the guests a certain way, like making sure that they respect the guests and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
I think because I think Anton didn't say anything because him and Fatty is from Fight Club. I wasn't around in them days, so I guess he figured Fatty knew how to handle himself. And Fatty is kind of like, you know what I mean? He's the spark of the show right now. So
yeah, because they boring as fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sanchez. I love Brittany, don't get me wrong, but she be boring too. Mimi, that's my girl, but y'all got Mimi in the host position. You're not even letting Mimi shine, and it's pissing me off.
It's like Mimi in that position is kind of weird. She's more animated. Y'all silencing her by doing this because now she got to play a role where she got to be quiet and watch things. She need to be
No, I need my
panelist.
Mimi.
She need to be a panelist. Maybe Miss Sanchez need to be the moderator because she don't really say nothing to me.
Miss Sanchez
Like,
just
you know
need
what I
to-
mean?
Oh.
It's like Fatty said on the super panel one time. It's different behaviors on different panels. You feel me? So I guess
Yeah, because she show wasn't like Miss Sanchez wasn't like this on the on 80 and Q thing. It's
Facts.
like she was going back and forth and you know, like, and it's like now she just too good to do anything. And I'm like, you would let me stop.
let's continue.
No,
You're here, Fatty.
Hey, Molly, this is the accountability.
Maybe it's happening because you're here.
No, I know. You know what? Again, hey,
I'm not
Anton.
being rude. I'm just saying,
Anton.
if you
See,
refresh,
I'm
maybe you
trying.
won't.
I'm really trying.
Why?
I am really trying, Molly.
I think you look
I am
really
really
nice. I like your
trying.
glasses, Fatty, and I like
Why
your
you looking at
outfit.
slacks and
I think you're
glasses?
really
You are
nice.
mad because my glasses are not the Molly goggles. That's why you mad.
Nice.
Slacks
That's why
and
you mad because my glasses are not the.
See, Anton on cruise control. He know Fatty gonna put on a good show. So he like, yo, let me see if I can get some new slacks real quick because this is great content. You feel me?
Hey, Zyrex.
What's up, Zyrax?
The Molly
I
goggles. That's why
said
you
you
mad.
look
Yo,
nice.
Mimi
I
is
just said
doing a
refresh.
horrible job
I don't know.
That's
of
crazy.
doing this right now.
I said you look nice.
I don't accept your comment.
Mimi is not getting
Okay.
control of this panel.
I'm
Maybe
just
you're
saying you're
saying
here.
I'm gonna
Maybe
get
whatever
you.
you're on
Stop fighting. One
is like
mic.
incompatible or something
you
because
better
she's here
turn your mic
every
off.
single day.
Okay,
and
Molly,
never
we are
echoes.
right. Yes, it's very fault that Miss Sanchez has a faulty mic. I got it. Might take accountability.
Miss Sanchez, just leave and come back. And
She
then
wants. She wants. She has to listen from Anton. She has to listen from a man that she
She's gonna be
respects.
rubbing her feet together in the bed.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's crazy. That's
it's
ridiculous.
just a click of a button and then you come back. What the fuck is we talking about?
She said what she said.
She said she's not coming back.
See what I'm talking about?
That's
Hey,
crazy.
Y'all
how do y'all?
listen.
Hey, how do y'all think y'all get paid? How do y'all think y'all get paid? An editor is going to look at this and says, "God damn it, everybody talking with the echo. That's crazy. Y'all need to fix it. Aren't y'all on the payroll?"
I just said it never happened until you came today.
Okay, so I take accountability. My internet from
I'm not
Portugal
saying you,
is making
I'm
me
saying
Sanchez in
it's a different
Milwaukee
issue.
fuck up the echo. My bad. I'm sorry, Molly.
Milwaukee.
That's crazy. Y'all are
All
ridiculous.
over the place.
I just would have muted it. I wouldn't have cared.
No,
You know, I guess I'm not professional enough. I don't know.
Like,
apparently.
oh, great. Wow, Molly. You have the
Mimi
right
is, I don't know what's
ideas.
gotten into Mimi's
Nigga,
night.
Nigga, let me run this shit, nigga.
This is ridiculous.
Baby, why turn your mic up
I'm gonna just stay on the
honest
cats.
with you. My heart's still racing when Anton
Stop spamming the chat.
started yelling. I was like, oh, I never heard
Shit
you
over there
yell
going pitter
before,
patter?
ever.
That's crazy. And going back to the topic, she
They
did
don't
what
listen
most.
to
She
me
did
when I
what
tell them to stop talking. So let's just be
she
honest.
did what most women do. They don't like you, but they never block you. They breadcrumb you and they entertain you. They like the likes that you put on it. They never answer to your things. They like the cash apps. She did the ultimate version of it. Let me go to the stage instead of staying right here because I can say no, right? My body, my choice, right? But to go to the stage, you don't have no control over your body. And then rejected the person in public when you were not interested. That's all. That's what y'all do, childs. Put the candy on your plate. I'm going to put it on the pocket just in case. If you don't want it, don't want it. Give it somebody that wants it. There's 1,000 women on that show that would die to get the opportunity. But because y'all don't fuck and don't let get other people fuck, right? Y'all want everything. Y'all want the attention of the guys that you want and the guys that you don't want, but you still want them to walk, say, Grand Rising Queen, how was your day? That's what you did. Same shit. And I'm sorry for actually having a functional microphone because I'm a professional and I'm not a toddler. Me Sanchez.
Fatty.
I loved it. Yes, Fatty, because you gotta point these slow hoes out, man. What the hell?
Fatty.
I'm seeing why Mimi not say nothing. She a fan of Fatty. Like she like Fatty. So she just sitting there stuck just watching it like.
Because they cool. It's like,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I feel like people that don't like Fatty is like, you just childish because how do you not know that he's trolling y'all and then flipping everything that y'all say on y'all or do or have spoken of? Like he literally is strategic with this shit. How
Yeah.
are you taking this
Very
offensive?
strategic.
Literally, like how do you take this offensive? And then Molly, she just acting like a bird brain is pissing me off because you hear the echo as well. And yet you will literally try to pinpoint it on a fatty when he went down the line and said, "Oh, Miss Sanchez, is you? Wait, unmuted again." And then you hear the echo. "Oh, yep, it's you." How is it fatty?
Yeah, fatty is
Only when
well,
she has her stuff unmuted. That's the only time you hear the damn echo. Like, that's crazy shit. And she was trying to tell him to get off. It's like you
you gotta respect Fatty Gangster when it comes to StreamYard because he's well versed in this.
oh my God.
Yes, he is.
It's like
He's
he a
well
producer.
versed.
But yeah, that whole thing is stupid, bro.
Yeah, Fatty trolls. He's sarcastic, but the beautiful thing about it is he's honest, right? And he lets you know when he's joking. Right.
Exactly. He will literally throw out some wild stuff when he'll be like, "I don't believe this, but let's just say this is," or or he'll be like, "I just do. But I'm saying, like he knows how to cover his tracks. I feel like people that really don't see that, or like how Miss Sanchez just got that face, like something wrong.
It's like
And also,
go ahead.
no, and also he always remind people, ain't this YouTube? Ain't we entertainers? Ain't we content creators? Like, why is you taking it personal? You know what I mean? Like, he always remind people of that too. Like, ain't we content creators? Like, I'm all the way in wherever I'm at, y'all over there. Like, come on, like it is what it is. We're here to have fun, make money. He always try to emphasize that. We're here to make money. Why is y'all taking it personal?
True. It's almost like how you said high school, like the nerd came and sat at the cool table because it was the only seat available. You feel me? And they giving him that type of energy. Well, she's giving him that type of energy right now.
Oh, I'm talking about my girl now. I ain't gonna let you sit here and call her a toddler.
What'd you say?
If you react like one,
Nothing, girl.
Heckle.
On that
Well,
note,
so now you can't talk about Miss Sanchez because Kim gonna take up for Miss Sanchez, and I'm gonna take up for Kim. So fuck.
You so gay.
Y'all take up this thing, at this
You are
point,
so gay.
Just say it look like a circle jerk.
I ain't gonna let you do that.
We're not gonna
He
refer to
just
that when
brought the
when the
comment to
men
the
is up here. We're not gonna refer
situation,
to
bring
nothing.
morale down.
Say what?
No, he was just bringing the morale down because the seed was turned up. So I like what Q did. He just, you know what I mean? Just come on, y'all. Like, let's laugh together, change the mood. Like, cause he could tell everybody all uptight. I peeped that.
Yeah, but that Fatty's doing the same exact thing.
But they don't
consistently.
respect him doing it though. They don't respect him doing it.
It's a
It gotta
it's
come
about
from
respect.
it gotta come from their squad.
Exactly.
It's about respect. Okay.
You right, SH.
You got to put some respect on the untouchables, though.
Period.
It's a circle jerk.
Oh,
No,
what?
no. We're not doing
Who
that.
said that?
That's what Quentin just said.
I didn't
heard
say
it.
that.
What?
I didn't hear
I didn't
that.
say that. That's weird.
That's another one of his white jokes.
Nah, that's exactly what the fuck he said.
That's what
I was looking at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck?
that's what white boys say. They say jokes
Yeah. Like, why the fuck did you say that, Quentin?
because he don't look at this nigga.
He know that's what he said.
Because that's what white boys say when they around each other.
Wait a minute. Why did you say that?
Because he do it around his friends offline. That's normal. Nigga, that ain't new.
All right. Super chat.
No. We not done.
So in any event, I'm not going to even say that Betty was wrong because I do think that in this case he was right. Actually, like I think that she knew exactly what was going on. She knew she wasn't feeling him. She got up there anyway because she thought she was cute. She thought she was the program, and she got up there and
She
embarrassed
was
that man.
cute.
It wasn't with the show.
She
So
was
that's not the
cute.
point. It's not your show.
So, but the problem is, Kim, is like men all around the world want to respect women, right? Because y'all are smarter than y'all ever had, have more money than y'all ever had, are more free, have positions of power. Y'all are presidents, mayors, and all that. And then a grown woman does this. Oh, she's dumb. She's young and dumb, and she didn't know what she was doing. Like, this is dangerous for everybody. A person that is grown up, does she deserve to vote? I'm in favor of y'all voting, but maybe I'm wrong. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. If y'all going to defend this every time this happens because she's young and dumb, should she be driving? Should she be voting? Should we have any right? Because I'm not in favor of taking your rights. But if y'all are these dumb, I can even let you cross the sidewalk without grabbing your hand and go with you like a baby. Because I'm afraid of you doing something bad to you or to other people. This makes no
See, this is what's scary, right? People are in outrage when people go against the grain a little bit, right? Because I don't think what Shorty did was wrong. You know, she wasn't really told the details of the show, and she thought Chris Brown was coming up, even though she walked out to Usher. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but she had her preference, and I think we got to respect that. Isn't what I mean? Yeah. I just thought he didn't have to make it awkward because Usher is a 30-year professional. He's been doing this for 30 years. If she don't want to get kissed, bro, like she's on stage. All right. Do y'all remember Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
Remember when Janet Jackson did that tour? Janet, no. Well, it's a particular tour I'm talking about.
Yeah,
she used to pull men upstage on stage.
Oh, when she put them on stage on the chair,
tied them up.
That was right before COVID.
Right. She would tie them up. She would tie them up and grind on them.
Shit out of them.
Janet Jackson.
One of them she was kissing on.
We talking about.
She kissed a couple.
Yeah, it was before the Super Bowl. Yeah, we talking about.
And before COVID. This right before COVID.
Man, no, I'm talking about when I was in high. I'm talking about like 03.
Oh, she did a concert.
Yeah.
But she still was doing it though. That's what I remember because somebody was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get these tickets. I need to get on stage."
Facts. Yeah, they want to get on stage.
Facts. I mean, you know, she wasn't willing. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
But the thing is, she admitted that they did tell her before she went on the stage that it was going to be Usher. And she still said okay. So that's why it was like, okay, you know, this not Chris Brown now.
To that, I'm about to be on stage. I know people got their cell phones out. I'm fine as fuck. You know what I mean? In my little cat suit. I'm not doing too much. You know what I mean? I'm looking good. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go on stage, but I'm not gonna let this nigga kiss me. What's wrong with that?
Don't go on stage.
Don't go on stage.
A lot is wrong with it because
it's like
that was a very selfish thing. Like you coming on stage to be a part of the show. So it needs to still be a show. But if you're not trying to give a show, it's like, but not saying she had to kiss him, but it's like, okay, you can see her like just like he's just in front of her. And she's just like, you know, it's like if you're gonna
lay them down,
be a show, do the show.
Zyrax, all I'm saying is he's a professional as well, right? He could have pivoted into something else, right? So that means Usher was depending on doing that part of the show instead of just singing a song. Because I'm sure Shorty, but I'm sure Shorty didn't get paid though, because Usher's getting paid to be on that stage, right? She took the opportunity to be on the stage for visibility, right? Usher still put on a show. Don't stop the show or get her off stage. Continue your show, and you could have got her off stage while you was performing. You could have threw the signal to the
gimmick
security.
though. That's his gimmick though, because when he go to another city, there's always that one girl to be like, "Damn, I want to go up there and do that. I could do it better than her. I want that." You know what I'm saying? Now, he was professional with it. Like he tried to do it smooth. He's like, yo, he gave a signal out. He still was singing. But at the end of the day, that's his gimmick of the song. Like we knew Usher with the red velvet, you know what I'm saying, walking around the whole joint giving out cherries. That's his gimmick. Like it was a couple times that he gave out cherries. Girls be like, no, and kept it moving. They ain't play a role like I'm fronting just because I got the publicity right now. Some of them said no, and he kept it moving smoothly. She could have said no at that moment before she went on stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she know the set of the song. That's one song coming on. Like, come on.
I feel like it was more so his marketing team, whoever the team was that gathers the girls. I feel like it was their fault.
I agree.
I agree.
Why not ask these girls, who are you here to see for? You know, like who you want to see? Easy. Chris Brown. bring up the whole gang of girls, really put on a show. You know what I mean? But you trying to find people randomly, and you're not gonna tell them exactly who's going where. Nah, like the money is in knowing, being intentional, and knowing what's up. Hey, you want to see Usher? Nah. I mean, he cool, but nah, I'm not trying to be up on there on what would you do it for Chris Brown? Yeah, I'll be up there for Chris Brown. Okay. Do that. That's so easy.
I see it. I see
And
it.
to be
Like,
honest, though, too, you know, Usher is mainly for 30 to 35 and up, and Chris Brown is 18 and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Usher brings older women up. You know what I mean?
That's
And
true.
Usher got crushes on older women. He loved older women. So his street team did drop the ball. Like, why you ain't get a sexy old head up there? And you know what I'm saying? That's your broader audience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're trying to get to the younger audience, but you and Chris Brown is touring together, so you're gonna get that by default. But like, you don't gotta force it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stick to what you know, because all them scenes that we see with Usher is older women.
I think Shorty just stood out that much. They was like, yeah, we got to get this one. We can't miss with this one. And they was wrong. They flipped the coin and it was tails and not heads. They done messed up. They messed up with that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they rushed the ball.
Right.
Yeah, I
And
mean, it's a learning experience. It's a learning
it is a
experience.
learning experience. But I'm going to tell you why I think Shorty handled herself well. Because I also think she handled herself well on the TMZ interview. Right.
Yeah, she didn't put him under the, you know what I mean? Yeah, she did. She ain't really juiced the interview for her. She was like, oh, I didn't like it was smooth. I respect her for that though, because if she could have went off.
What's up, Red? Thanks for the video. Give you a shout out first thing. First thing. You heard? Red Lipstick Vibe. Follow her on YouTube for sure. All right, we're gonna get back to it.
Yes, sir.
So she
I
was
think-
supposed to just
I
tongue
think
kiss Usher
that-
because it's Usher. Like,
No.
stop being so star studded. Some people are not that star studded just
Why did
because,
she go up there?
because
You know
she wanted some
she could've
clout, or maybe she just.
So you agree with that?
maybe
Then
it
you
all
just
happened
fighting
so
for fighting.
fast.
She
Just
never
maybe
said
it
that
just
she
happened
disagreed with
so
that
fast.
part.
So no, if she doesn't, if she agrees, why did we waste 20 minutes
She
pretending
said because she said she agreed, and because y'all not listening.
Wait,
She said-
why is
she
that
said-
time speaking for this
She
woman?
said because we all circle jerking.
Wait, no, fuck.
Slimmy called it immediate. Slimmy was on it. He's a-
Immediately.
Wait, why is Anton speaking for this woman? That's true, Anton. Why you speaking
No,
for
he
her?
stays speaking for her all the time.
Super.
And but
Anytime I got
Slimmy,
pictures
man,
up
I don't care what nobody say. I know Slimmy be crashing out, but I would crash out too. Having to deal with this, how many years?
Two.
or 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. I've been following him for a minute,
It's
and
like,
like,
ain't no way I'm on here every week. What, 3 days out the week or something like that? And I
Yeah.
see what's going on. Everybody know it's Molly over anything, period. Why? I don't know. But it is what it is. But it's like, because Anton really don't ever tell her nothing, that's what makes it even more difficult for anybody. Is it,
Red messy.
you know what?
Red messy. I get his logic though.
he's supposed to be a real smart, intelligent guy, and he's a marketing skill person. He don't see this is bad marketing where you always speak up for. Like, I know he conceded enough to go back and watch the videos. Like, I know he that conceded in vain, and you don't see it.
Hey, we gonna see what he say, because I know they're gonna get to that. I know they're gonna get to that. We gonna see what he say. See, Red laughing.
That, why
No,
are you
no,
saying-
no, no,
This
Sleepy,
nigga-
Sleepy, don't fall for it.
Wait,
Sleepy,
Why
don't
you
fall for
saying
it.
this?
No,
No,
no.
What she said was-
this nigga Anton was quiet as fuck. These women was over talking fatty. He ain't say a fucking word.
No, it's fine.
What she said.
Sleepy, it's fine.
This is crazy.
You've been over talking
She said,
everybody.
I agree with you.
I ain't been over talking nobody. I've been
She
on
said-
mute, motherfucker.
She said, I
No,
agree
sir,
with
you
you.
have not.
She said, I think y'all are giving these women too much credit. They're kind of dumb. She said, I agree with Quentin too, and that these women be dumb. She said, I agree with you. I'm being referee because I think a lot of y'all are being intentionally. Y'all trying to act like y'all don't understand what's being
Yeah,
communicated. She said she
doesn't
agreed.
work.
No. She said she agreed.
Doesn't work.
She said she agreed, and she said that y'all giving women too much credit.
Okay, so it doesn't work. This is
Because
actually what she got.
that's what Fatty started saying.
No.
Oh, well, then that means you. He said that means
Why
you
you
can
trying to
involve
talk? You being racist?
No.
He
did
that
say
means
that.
you're
Now, one
involving
second.
women.
Not going to.
That's
Not
what
1
Fatty
second, friends.
said. That's what Fatty said.
This is bad, man.
You're absolving them of accountability, and
It's-
that's when Fatty started making that argument.
No, it's not going to work. This 1 second, friends. It's not going to work for this motive, right? First, she said she's dumb. And now she said because she wanted clout. These are two different arguments. She literally said it. Everybody heard it. First, she no. You don't need to correct me. If I'm wrong, let me commit a mistake. If I'm wrong, let me commit a mistake. If I'm wrong, let me commit a mistake. If I'm wrong, let me commit a mistake.
Sorry.
If I'm wrong, let me commit a mistake. Your first argument was
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Okay.
You're not inside my head.
I know.
I can think a woman
Thank
can
God,
be opportunity
because that shit
and still
is
not have
echo
foresight.
inside of your head.
Understand that I'm a woman. First off, you don't have a vagina.
Not you, Echo.
You can't even relate to why a woman would even think to go up there unless you're gay.
Oh, my
Again,
God.
see,
You
There
peeped
you
that
go.
Slimmy caught that where Fatty was talking and she was cutting Fatty off, and Fatty cut her off, and he was like, Fatty. Slim just snapped. He like, what? Like what? He was talking first, so he cut her off. Now you say Fatty. That's crazy. This is crazy.
Yo,
It's like the more I watch it, I'll keep picking up on different things. Like, this is crazy.
I don't. The gay shot was unwarranted because we're talking about her behavior. It's not that they're heavily invested in it. They're more so speaking on the topic of the show. That's the segment of the show. We're speaking on what do y'all think about this woman playing Usher? And they're giving their opinion. It has nothing with us being gay. Does Molly think men being on panels talking about women is gay? Because she's on the panel with Anton every day and she never called him gay or insinuated that he was gay. She do that to Q. She do that to Slimmy. And now she did it to Fatty. She poked the wrong bear. Right? Because Fatty ain't coming to the arena with all his powers because of the phone call that happened in the back. You feel me? If he's being told to
crazy with 2K too.
what? Yeah, I forgot about 2K. Yeah, she does that with 2K as well. But 2K plays with it for a while, and then after if it gets too out of hand, he's just not.
He just stopped
And
because
2K
he
got a little relationship with her too, though. 2K got like time in with her, so 2K know when to block her off, and like 2K went through years with her, so it's like a little different than Fatty's situation. It's like 2K and her could play like that versus she could play with Fatty like that. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. 2K is he's into the showmanship of it more, right? And
Yeah.
shout out to
Yeah.
SH the pattern reader for the $4 cash app. Appreciate you. All cash apps will be acknowledged. We got Carmaya's cash app scrolling on the top as well. Shiz getting money. I don't know if he want cash apps. He would put it up there if he want. But he getting money. That's my bro. He getting that. He getting to it. But back to the show.
She always, Anton. What is this, Anton?
Come on,
Anton,
man.
one second. No.
You wouldn't even think about why a woman would go up there.
No. Let me ask
If
Anton.
she didn't want the opportunity, I guess, but at the same time, she wanted who she wanted.
Okay.
What do y'all want her to do? Just
Molly, you are repeating
Usher?
yourself.
She
Let
don't
me-
care that it's Usher.
You are-
She don't care.
You are repeating
Y'all care
yourself.
that it's Usher for some reason.
You are
You have
repeating.
to let that go.
Yeah,
She
look
was
at this,
upset
look
that
at
it
this, look at
was
this.
not
And that's
Chris
not quiet.
Brown.
Hey,
She said it caught her off guard that she even went up there.
And that's
She
not
cheated
quiet.
her way into VIP, or maybe she got
Oh,
pretty
man.
privilege.
Where the
It
Glock
was
was at?
never planned. And if maybe she should have known, okay, you're gonna get whoever's up there, but clearly some women ain't thinking that far.
Hey,
Why do you
I
think
just
they're
want-
thinking that
here's the
far? at the
thing.
time?
Hey, 1 second,
I
Kimmy.
think
I just
that
want to
women-
point that out. Kimmy, 1 second. I just point that out that he changed the argument again, right?
I don't care about what you
Let me.
think.
So can you
I
stop interrupting me so I don't overtalk you,
It's
please?
not an argument.
Hey, Mimi,
You
can
just
I
want-
get
you
the full
can't
talk
prove
without
me
Molly
right or
interrupting me because I
wrong.
don't want to be mean to her?
Because I don't care what you think.
Molly, can you? Oh, you don't care what I have to say, so wait. Let me talk, right? If you don't care what I have to say, why do you have to interrupt me? That's
No, I
rude
just
of
don't
your
care if you
part.
think it's an argument.
No. But if what I'm saying is wrong, let me commit a mistake. You can correct me
I don't
afterwards,
care if
right?
it's right or wrong.
Okay,
don't
so
see it
this
your way.
okay, so let's do
Get
this
over
right. First, you started by saying these women are dumb, and
It's
now
bad.
and then you say these women want clout, and then you change it again and saying these women are dumb again. It was at the heat of the moment, and then you said gay what? Repeat it again. Gay
Yes,
what?
because we
Huh.
just talked about a segment where a woman got on TikTok or whatever, talk about her man was a pedo, and we kind of had a similar type of conversation. Yes, it was not smart. Was she looking for clout? Yes. I don't get your point. This lady was not impressed by Usher, and for some
Shout out to Australia and New Zealand, man. Appreciate it.
reason, y'all want her to be held accountable, and y'all are offended. He was not that. He was not that important to her. It just is what it is.
Can you repeat what you said about gay things? I don't get it. Why did you brought that up?
Because it sounded like y'all was the ones up there with Usher.
So we are gay.
Da-da-da-da.
One sec, I just want to make sure again, Molly.
Because why y'all care so
Hey,
bad?
no, hey, Molly, just 1 second, right?
What's this got to do with it?
We discussed
With
it.
it?
Now, one second,
This is the
friends. 1
topic.
second.
What do you mean? Why do we
What's this got to do with
Molly,
why y'all going so
We're
hard for
discussing it.
Hey, Molly, are you a lesbian because you are going so hard for these women?
I personally don't care if she's impressed by.
She didn't answer the question. He asked her a direct question and used her analogy against her, and she bobbed and weaved. I need that Matrix button that Fatty got. She bobbed and weaved that shit.
Definitely did. Do I got it? Do I can share it? You go ahead. I'm gonna be looking for it.
So, but that's the point. If you're not lesbian, why are we gay?
Y'all are offended. Y'all are the ones arguing for her to be held accountable for what? I think just because she got a vagina.
So we don't like her because she has a pussy between her legs.
Yes, and y'all can't, as men, do what she can do. Like
I
George
agree,
Bush.
I agree with you, Molly.
No. Hey, Anton, why do you agree with her? Explain that.
Because a lot of the conversation.
Fatty is a shark. Fatty eats a lot of food that contains omega-3. He is sharp. He heard that, processed that at the same time, and was ready to rock. Like
His listening skills on a beam, like to have that much attention skills and listening skills is a craft. Like a lot of people don't have that. That's like you can't take that for granted. That skill to listen, like that's what makes you a great debater, is about listening more than you talk. Most people thinking more information and listen less. Listen more makes you win the argument because it's the way you flip it back.
right. Fatty is a master at that.
Yeah, you gotta give him that.
Especially tonight, has become a man versus woman conversation.
Sure.
Versus understanding the context of what was happening in these circumstances. And so it would lead me to believe, regardless of how you may feel, it would lead me to believe that it is primarily because certain things happen from a woman's perspective.
Sure.
And not just the accountability of the person themselves.
So you don't agree with that, right?
What's to do with the men and having women?
Now, Sleepy, don't fall for it.
Can I say something?
Listen,
I can't hear anybody.
Daddy,
I want-
I can't hear anybody.
So y'all don't want Anton to
Stop
the women can overtalk. The women can overtalk.
Can't hear anybody.
They can dominate the whole conversation, and the men
Can't hear
can't talk.
anybody.
They're allowed to overspeak the men, but and you'll stop the men from talking. But we got to make grace, and we got to make room for the women
Sleepy
to
is
talk.
not important.
Like,
Sleepy,
can
you
we-
literally.
Kimberly-
No, what Fatty don't understand. Because
Nobody else talk. Why wasn't it? Let
No,
nobody else talk.
Sleepy is not important because you have Anton on the ropes and you're giving him lead way to leave the ropes
No,
by saying,
yeah,
y'all don't let nobody talk.
So,
yeah,
He's on the
and
road
this
here.
is because this is what's happening. It's not. I don't hold everybody accountable. I hold
Yes.
Slimmy accountable for that because Slimmy is the main one that complains
Yep.
about being
What do I
interrupted,
complain about? What do I
about
complain
being
about? Anton?
about being
What do
cut
I
off,
complain about? So tell the truth.
about being cut
Don't
off,
tell the truth. I don't give a fuck about being cut
Sleepy,
off.
you
Anton.
are being played out of your position.
being
The
interrupted.
Molly goggles are out again.
Stop
About being
that. Don't
interrupted
nobody say
and being
nothing. You're
cut
lying.
off.
Here come the lies.
Slimy, you are getting invited out of your position, Slimy.
No,
That's the emotional part. You are
He's proving. Fatty, stop.
you
He's
are
going
getting
to-
invited out of your position. You got him. The only thing you have to ask is if we are gay for saying that she was cloud chasing. What is Anton's opinion? You just ask his opinion.
Fatty.
You know what? Y'all go talk about interruptions again.
Lying. He's lying. He constantly
I'm not
lies.
lying. Everybody know I'm telling the truth.
Everybody knows
You
you're
look how
lying, and
uncomfortable Quentin is.
everybody knows you're lying because you've been spinning this narrative. Y'all been spinning this narrative for almost 2 years now. I
You're
don't.
the one that complained about it.
Let me
How do
say
you
this.
just magically come up with a
Let
narrative?
me say this for the 1,000th time. I don't give a fuck about getting cut off. I care about my initial thought being overtalked. That's it.
So we can't.
Slimmy started blacking. I appreciate you, Batman. Appreciate you. Slimmy started blacking, bro. Because Anton was lying, bro. Anton was lying, bro.
Stop the cap.
Yo.
Cut off your initial thought is what you're saying. What are you talking about? What are you saying? You've always complained about getting cut off. That's your thing.
You're lying.
It's like
You're lying. Anton, you're lying. You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're
I'm lying.
I would never even say nothing about it.
You wouldn't say anything about getting cut off? Are you crazy?
Anton, stop making up narratives.
I'm not making up narratives. That's
Anton, stop. We've literally done this. We literally did this. We've literally gone over this, and I would never say nothing. I would never.
Won't stop yelling at me. She won't stop complaining.
Anton. So
I'm asking.
Anton. Matter of fact, just continue the conversation because Anton is doing this to distract
Hey, Slimmy.
from what's really going on. This shit is bad, man.
No, Slimmy, you are actually right. Let me ask you a question. No, Slimmy, you said let's continue the conversation. Slimmy, if you have Anton on the corner, why fall for the bait? He agrees with you. No, one second, Slimmy. You said that it was because
we
of
don't
clout.
need your help, Fatty.
You said that it was because of clout. Molly said y'all are gay because y'all are so invested. Ask Anton if he agrees with you. Just ask him. Anton, do you agree that we are gay if we think that it was because of clout?
What do I got to do with this? It was my.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You should
And this
say
is
what you
why,
want.
and that's the only question we have to do it. I'm not
I
going
said
to.
it sound like jealousy because why y'all so bothered?
Oh, it's jealousy because I don't have the Molly goggles right here. I'm going to buy some.
As a woman, I don't care that she didn't want Usher. So as men, I'm pretty perplexed as to why are y'all so offended that she didn't want.
It's because
Usher.
we are jealous because
I'm
we
gonna be
wanted
honest.
her.
No. This is my honest to God thoughts. I actually agree with Molly, and here's why. Here's why.
Hey, say that without the smirk on your face.
No. Here's why.
No, say it with a serious face. Yes.
I'm saying it with a serious face. I'm in a good space. I'm in a very good mood. Very, very good mood. This is why I agree with Molly. Earlier on the Millionaire Morning Show, I said I didn't see anything wrong with what either one of them did. And that is
one.
And like anybody's like you guys keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying like people don't have the tape on you. At this point, it's just ridiculous.
I said that I felt like the internet, and this was before the show, and so it's consistent. I'm not sure if QB up at the time that I'd be doing the show, so he probably don't watch. But what I said was I didn't think it was a problem, and I thought the internet was blowing it out of and you can see the chat. They'll let you know. So that I didn't see anything wrong with what any one of them did. I said I thought that Usher handled it beautifully and that he was able to be situationally aware enough to walk away from the situation, and that I thought that she didn't say anything crazy. And that the internet had blew it out of proportion. That's why I didn't do a reaction video to that one. I didn't do a reaction video on the Anton Daniels channel, even though it would have did a lot of views, because I didn't see anything wrong with what Usher did, and I didn't see anything wrong with what she did. Once he recognized, this is Slimmy. This is what I said on the Millionaire Morning Show this morning. This is not anything new. This is not a new take. I said this before we even did this live stream tonight, buddy. And just because you do like this, don't mean that it's not true. I said I didn't see anything wrong with anyone.
Sure. But there's the thing, right?
That's not a new take. That's what I said.
But we didn't ask if you saw.
What was that, Shiz?
He fed up. He about to roll once that contract up. I got a feeling. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting that.
But Anton say they tight in real life. They probably just argue online, but they real close. But
who's to say to believe Anton? Like Anton say he tight with a lot of people and he shites them and backdoor them and stabbing in a bag and do a whole bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, betting man, shit. I think Slimmy need his own show type shit. Slimmy's good.
Slimmy could go anywhere after this.
Yeah.
And do him.
Slimmy's passionate about the sports. It'll be dope if we could, you know what I mean? Make something shake with that. I don't think we paying as good as Anton though.
But he get there though, like, you know what I mean? He'd be a man in his own to get his, and he'd probably feel comfortable with himself, and he could probably give out better views instead of being manipulated of crashing out. Like they really make him crash out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where he had great talking points, but you know, his talking points get watered down after Anton let the girls talk over him, and it'd be crazy. I'll be liking Slimmy talking points, especially with music and movies.
Yeah, and his conspiracy theories. It'll be dope if like he do that in sports, because that's like his thing. That's his bag. And when you're like Slimmy say the shit that, you know what I mean, that in the spaces that I be in, we don't really get to talk about outside of Red space. You feel me? Outside of a Red's perspective and her witching hours. You feel me? Oh, I'm starting to echo. Damn, hold on.
That was probably me.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so SH, this is the Room 9. It's a late night show that Anton does on the channel Room 9, and everybody on the panel except Fatty is a regular. And the men on that panel be saying Anton's always looking out for Molly, which you can't really see her face because of the logo, and that's basically it. That's why the title is "You Keep Saving Women."
Anything wrong?
You didn't. We didn't.
That's what I said. She didn't say anything wrong.
We didn't ask you if you saw something wrong. We asked you why did she do that? Can you answer that? Why did she went on that stage? Why did she went on the stage knowing she didn't want to do nothing with that? Because she's dumb? Because she has much clout? Because we are gay? Why did she do that?
I said that too. Listen, everybody on here tonight, including Molly, said that she did it for the clout.
So why? Wait, 1 second. That's perfect.
Except
so you
for,
agree with that?
Except for Edmund.
Come on, you're not sharing. That's wild.
Oh wow, Slimmy, don't do it.
That's what city I'm from. That's not what they call it.
And that's my thing. Molly started by saying he was dumb. Now we
got nothing to do with me.
That's crazy. Hey, Slimmy, you are not wrong, Slimmy. You are not wrong.
No, that don't have nothing to do with me. That's Quinn. Edmund is Quinn.
Yeah, that's Quinn.
That's Quinn.
Yeah.
That ain't me.
Damn.
I wasn't expecting to be called gay at 7 a.m. in the morning today, but I guess
She
we
didn't call you
started.
gay. She said men that
Welcome
may
to Room
think
9,
that
my
they
nigga.
might be gay. That's what she said.
And you agree we did, right, Anton?
I didn't agree with anything.
He gonna
That's what I'm saying.
It's cool for her to say shit like
That's
that.
crazy.
He backpedaled right there. Shiz, you caught that?
Yeah, he
said,
backpedaled.
He said, I agree with Molly on that. And then when Fatty said it, he said,
Fatty
I ain't agree
flipped
with
it.
anything.
Yeah, he flipped it right on her. He was like, if you agree with that, that means you got to agree with, we agreed on the first initiation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he flipped it.
Yep. It's crazy.
Babe, I'm
What
going to keep my
talking
promise.
about?
I'm going to leave it alone because of Jesus.
First of all, again, I know you're looking.
If a man gets abrasive for saying something, for responding to something like that, then it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
You
about.
gotta control yourself, son.
No. But a woman gotta control what she say about men on the panel too.
No, we got to deal with women.
Oh my God, y'all are not
No, we don't. No, we
Yes,
don't.
we do. Yes,
See,
we do.
look at this whole shit.
Having a white
Anyways,
chromosome.
Look at the whole shit.
First of
Look at the
all,
whole
she
shit.
So what?
She didn't say anything about anybody being gay. She said men that. She didn't say anybody about
So
the
who
men
is she
on the panel.
referring to?
What the
So
fuck
that's
He was
the first
referring to.
So that's the that's the
And
first
y'all are so invested.
You white?
That's why he laughing.
Right?
Okay. Hey, cool,
Okay,
cool.
can I say
So
something?
when I-
Oh,
Can y'all let me know when I can speak?
They was
I would
goofy
like
as
to
fuck.
finish my
Good luck,
sentence.
girl.
Let me know when I can speak.
Okay, give me a second. That's the first thing. The second thing is I know that y'all are looking for me to do something for you guys. I'm not sure what.
No,
Don't nobody-
why y'all?
I'm not done.
I know you wanted some
I'm not
hardcore
done.
interference in this bitch.
Don't nobody want you to do nothing, but when a man is talking and it's a back and forth, we don't want you to intervene.
I'm not done.
That's all it is.
I'm
No,
not
that's
done.
Mimi job.
I'm not done. Thank you, Fatty. You get it.
Yes.
So why
No,
did
no,
you
Slimmy,
Fatty.
Slimmy,
No,
I watched the show.
listen,
Slimmy,
listen.
intervene and
Listen, listen.
Mimi job is to moderate. Anton job is to care for Molly. It's two different things.
I'm so, you know what?
So why did you intervene and say why Molly got it? You gotta let Molly talk.
Stop. I don't always agree. I don't always agree with Fatty's talking points. But finally, I can agree that Fatty is objective enough to tell the honest truth, not based off of what previously happened, but based off of what's going on. You took the words out of my mouth of what my second point is that Slimmy wouldn't let me finish. I am not the moderator. Mimi makes good money on this platform to moderate.
They don't listen.
Hold on, wait.
You ain't saying shit.
Moderating.
Stop.
You ain't saying shit.
Let me say what I gotta say.
I know you.
Let me say what I gotta say.
He looking for a way out of what he just agreed with, and I think that's the problem people have with Anton when it comes to Molly, because you blindly agreeing, like you such in a flow state that you agreeing, and then when people identify that, you be like, no, I didn't, bro. You just did it, and like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy.
Then he go on a
Do
long
not
rant.
ask me to
Yeah, to try to bury it. He tried to bury it.
Bury it. Like he go on a long rant and be like flipping stuff around. Then you be forgetting about the first subject. Then he brought up a new subject and ended with there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he crafty too.
Yeah, he's crafty. He do it every day, twice a day, all day. You feel me? So yeah, he's crafty with it.
By saying he's not the
Do anything-
moderator.
Yeah, he's not the moderator. Mimi's the moderator, right? And before Mimi, Carrie was the moderator, but Carrie has like this soft presence to where Carrie don't play. She would mute you.
Yeah.
You feel me? She'll mute you and drop you, bring you back up so you can know, like, hey, hold on, I'm trying to get control of the panel. I guess Mimi's not like, verse in StreamYard like Carrie was.
She probably is, but Mimi with the shit though. This is Mimi's world. Like Mimi love this shit.
That's true.
This is Mimi's element right here. Like y'all caging an animal. Like to me, not saying she animal, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like she wants to be a panelist. She wants to talk. But I guess the bag making it chill.
Yeah, that bag gotta be ridiculous. It gotta be what Mika said. Mika said 3,500 a month.
Yeah.
For 4 hours of extra a night.
That's for 12 hours a week. That's like 12 hours a week, I say.
Yeah, bro. That's a ridiculous bag for that. What?
That's a full-time job at Walmart or somewhere.
Word.
That's 2 months worth at Walmart.
That's manager money at Walmart. You feel me? So hey,
60 hours a week type shit.
It is what it is, and Anton do let it be known that they make good money on that platform. Even if he take a loss, he pays them anyway. So it is what it is.
For anybody, I am a panelist up here, just like everybody else, and Mimi is the moderator. That's it.
Sure.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me to tell nobody. Don't ask me to mute nobody. Don't ask me to remove nobody. Don't ask me to do nothing. I am up here to talk the same way that everybody else is up here to talk.
When I asked y'all to be quiet. So why you moderating me?
And why am I? No, it's Sleemy.
So you moderating me?
No, it's Sleemy. That's
I'm about
not
to mute you right now.
man.
How about that?
It's
Okay,
not.
you say I'm not.
It's
I'm
not
listening to you.
Sleemy.
What you talking about? I just get you. You won't be.
What is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you? I was just off.
Go ahead, Kimmy.
She did her job there. People, she did her job.
You tell me I'm not doing my job, then I do my job to you, and now you drop. So bye, good night.
Slimmy, Mimi, don't kick nobody off.
I kicked him off. He got off. I muted him.
Oh, he kicked.
Yeah, but
he kicked himself off. He left.
Y'all being aggravated, Sleemy, because Anton could literally say this. I agree with Sleemy. She's cloud chasing. Then he said, I agree with Molly. Like, if all of us agree, why agree with her when she's the one with 3 versions of the same event? Why not say, I agree with Sleemy was cloud chasing? Why saying I agree with Molly?
What's it matter? Why do y'all be like just gagging on nutsacks all day?
And Molly,
Y'all
hey,
get-
First
That's her job.
Allahu Akbar.
You feel me? Let's bless the panel. Cause that was wow.
That was the craziest shit ever. Like Molly, do you enjoy emasculating men? Like,
Got one more for you.
I don't get it.
What
did he say?
That was crazy.
That was super poor. You know, we from the East Coast, bro. You know, that's fighting words.
Yeah.
Why do y'all insist on gagging on nutsacks? That's
Daddy, chill.
For real. Carmine, what you were saying, Mama? Oh, I can let me not say that on the internet. Let me not say that on the internet. What did you say, Carmaya?
Oh yeah. Before they try to take it to 1,000. No, it's like you really. That was the first thing you could think of as a comeback. Is why must y'all gag on nutsacks? Really? Bet. What's up, Court? I'm supposed to be going on there in a little bit. I know we end at what 9 something.
She'll be there. She'll be there, Court.
No, but Molly be pissing me off. Like, you don't have to go straight for the nut sack every time. Like, she be weird.
It don't gotta be so vulgar, because that's when random B's start flying around. You feel me? That's when random H's start flying around, random W's start flying around. Like, that gets under a man's skin. And we can't even really see it, but like, hold on. Anton's smiling crazy right now.
Literally.
Everybody.
laughing, and it's like, that is, y'all do know that's
Very disrespectful to it, man.
But when they call them B's and W's and H's, right? They be like, damn, you don't got nothing else intelligent to say. Like, that's all you
Right.
can say. Because I heard her say that before. It'd be like, I think it was 2K. Like, damn, you don't got nothing else intelligent to say. Then 2K get into his intelligent bag and kill her. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, his Mississippi intelligence. He talk 2K talk. How can I say? He talk with heavy Southern Ebonics,
yeah,
but he be making sense.
yes, he do.
He be making sense. Like back in the day when I used to watch, like even After Hours, or they call it Room 9. When I used to watch Room 9, or even the Q&A show. When it was the Q&A show, I'm only watching if Kamaya's up there, Jazz, and I think Carmen.
Yeah,
Right?
Carmen.
Cause they be spicy, right? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And then Carmaya be kind of like checking them a little bit. That's why Carmaya is here now, because she got a great point of view on things, and she's objective about it. There's a couple times she's on cold, and which I think is like, I think that's like, that comes natural with women, especially when you say most women. Most women, women probably feel like, yo, you're including me in that, right? So, you know, so I think people should say most of the women I encountered, right? Because when you say most women, it's 8 billion people. Let's split it in half, 4 billion women. You haven't even spoke to 1 billion women, and that's not most women.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just, people got to be careful with the words they use. But vulgar language like this, definitely unacceptable.
I mean, I know he's a man, you're a man, but like, literally, can we just have a conversation?
Hey, Molly, I'm going to say this, right? Before I came to the show, one second. Before I came to the show,
say it for your content and for your channel.
No, I'm not going to double stream, and I'm not going to clip this, right? I know this is nothing new, but I am on my best behavior because I promised that I'll behave. But these homoerotic comments that you keep making about us usually go extremely left, where we come from. So I'm just saying, if you want me to be nice, fatty, and kind of chill,
Fatty, if you think I'm gonna be any different because you came up here tonight, you're wrong, sir.
No, why are you saying grabbing the nut?
I appreciate how you
Fatty,
came
hold
here.
on.
I
Just
appreciate that, but
Just one second. Molly, be nice to Fatty.
That's his disclaimer right there, right? Soon as Molly opened up, you remember when Anton said that and Fatty was on it like a shark? When Molly responded to Fatty, Anton was on it like a shark. You feel me? That's muscle memory, man. Right? So all of the praise I just gave Fatty for having that, that's what Anton has towards Molly, which is why we have round 1 and round 2, which was deleted. Anton, that was whack.
That was wild. I was in the middle watching it. I hit you up like, yo, bro, like, what the hell is going on?
I was watching it, and it went off. You explained yourself on Millionaire Morning Show. I get that, but you got to keep that for entertainment, because let's be real. You like to say you the leader of Black YouTube, which you probably is. I'm not sure, but you probably is. I know I watch you every morning, but like, you got to leave that up, right? Leave some crumbs for the people starving at the bottom, yo. Real talk.
And also, I hate to bring this up, like, he played the shit out of Jazz one time. Like, you left that up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't get that girl her fair justice. Like, it's like, come on, like if it's that bad, you're supposed to take the Jazz joint down. You know what I mean? Calling it a, you know what I mean, an H and all that, Dusty and all that. Like you went
Yeah.
overboard on Jazz. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no simp, y'all. I'm just trying to keep it real. Like on, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
simping.
That's yo, Shiz, you fair. Hold on. Oh, Shiz, you gotta send me these.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah,
Brother, ugh.
I see the clip later on when I get
The
off
net
here. So I
balls
can
in
really
me.
concentrate.
I got you.
Can you please be nice to Fanny, please?
Yeah.
Because he is somebody that I like, and he is somebody that I value, and I respect him a lot because he shows me a lot of love. And so just be cool with Fatty. He cool. I don't have no problems.
And you know what's crazy? Fatty don't give a fuck that he just said that. You know what I'm saying? Look how Fatty's chilling. Look at his hands. Look at Fatty hands. I'm not even looking at the screen. Look at Fatty hands.
He's patiently waiting.
That's a hunter right there.
Patience. Patience, Daniel, son. Patience.
That's a hunter. He waiting. He waiting for the opportunity to speak so he could go ham.
Man, no, he honestly, the way I'm reading this, Fatty is appalled because it's like you really sat there and told me to be cool, to be respectful, and I'm your guest, and you letting this damn chihuahua gnaw at my ankles, and I just walked in the door. Like, and now you want to say, "Oh, Molly, leave him alone. Leave him alone, Molly. Don't bite his ankles no more, Molly. Like, he's our guest. You know, I like him. I value him." And then looks back down and then starts doing whatever. It's like I don't even think he can even take him serious. Like, I think that's when he realized I really can't take you serious right now because, like,
Yeah.
what?
On some man shit. Yeah. And it's crazy. You're the only female on this show right now, even though it's the co-host. But like, it's crazy you peep that. You feel me?
Mhm.
It's crazy, bro.
It's the realization phase. And like, I'ma laugh at it because if I get mad for real, I'ma get up. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting back right now. I'm being laid back, but once I get up,
Let me address this comment. Yeah, Onyx Black Flower. Yeah, he'll chuck that up to just it being entertainment because him and Slimmy is tight in real life. I need a clip of Red saying in real life.
wait,
feel
so
me?
you don't like Slimmy? What you
No,
mean?
he because like what me and Shiz was just talking about, he disrespected Jazz and left that up there, right?
Who, Slimmy or
No. Anton's panel.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Anton. Anton supposedly disrespected Jazz and left it up there, and because he got outworded on his show, he deleted it. Right? And to my point earlier, it's like you're not leaving none of the small fry, nothing to clip up, bro. You a millionaire, bro. That's fame, bro. Look what they did to Jay. Look how we did Diddy. Right? Diddy's a bad example.
I mean,
it's still example. Like at the end of the day, it's bad, but it's still good.
but this is what he said months ago. Like, he'll use whatever for content. Like and I'm paraphrasing, but what was it? Whenever that whole he went over to what's her name, Tasha K thing.
Yeah.
And he was talking about I this is how I make money.
Right.
You know, so this is the environment that he created. So I'm having a hard time understanding. Like, okay, yeah, it's okay for you to want better things. It's okay for you to want to be in different rooms. But you still that is still gonna catch up with you. Like, all the stuff that you built up until you decided to change your mind, that's still gonna catch up with you.
Yeah.
and it's gonna hit you in different ways. It's not gonna hit you how people may want it to hit you. It's gonna hit you in the ways that is needed because you promoted a particular wavelength. You were on a particular frequency until now. So that frequency is going to reverberate once it starts steadying out. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
you ain't lying. You ain't lying because that's why he changed that name to Room 9. Remember, he trying to take himself off of that and make moderators like he's like, I'm just a panelist on here. You know what I mean? You got to peep the words and the angles. I peep everything. Like it used to be the Anton show. Now he took that away and made the morning show and made this the Room 9. He's trying to separate himself, but he can't. Like, you know what I mean? He just can't because he know once he leaves this Room 9, nobody's going to hit that button. You know what I mean? Like you can have all those people up there. We're still up here to see Anton because Anton is Anton at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And whoever he's going to bring up there. Like, you're right, though. Like, he tried to separate himself, but I think he did it wrong. And I think the time and everything else wasn't right. Like, he was supposed to prepare people. He's supposed to have people in position, then separate yourself, let that show be somewhere else. Let Slimmy and Q run it. You know what I mean? And you just do the morning show. You know what I mean? And collect off of that. But who am I?
Right. Anton's the big fish in this little pond we call YouTube. Right?
Yeah.
You know, he did express he want to step away from YouTube. He gonna leave this shit alone in a couple years. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you are overwhelming the algorithm for visibility, and he is on the bigger things. He beefing with basketball players, Mark Lamont. Look what he just did to Corey Holcomb, right? You know what I mean? Him and Stephen A.
Scandals.
You know what I'm saying? And even like I ain't even speak on the Mika scandal, but like Mika did what she was supposed to do, but stay quiet. But gotta remember, Anton, you say you see women as babies. You're not gonna let nobody attack your baby. You feel me? You're not gonna let these rumors circulate when you know she got a marriage that she's keeping offline, right? You know what I mean? And that's yo shit. That's why I was like, Rogue C didn't want nobody to know who her man identify him, right? Like the when everybody found out Mika was married, everybody like, oh shit. That's why he got the rep. You like messing with married women. You feel me? You creating these things that come back to bite you in the ass because you profiting off it. You're not an untouchable. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Put the right back.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's
like,
a fatty move.
You created that atmosphere. You created this storm. Now you're gonna have to walk through it.
That's facts.
You know, I mean, I know Anton. I can sense that he genuinely is a good person. It's just when you're riding the wave of so many different narratives and you're not, solidifying who you really are with people and being genuine in that aspect, like people can't really say they know exactly who Anton Daniels is. And he likes that. But at the same time, it's also a curse, not just a blessing. It's like twofold. It's like a two-edged sword. Like you're using it to cut some other people because, you can't get personal with me. You don't know what I got going on. I could just be telling you a lie. But at the same time, it's cutting you as well because genuinely this is not really who you are and you want something even better than that. So it's like you ain't gonna be able to get the better until you allow that bullshit to start falling off type thing.
And to be fair, right? He said himself he's a little bit too transparent online, which is why he put it behind the Bag Chasers paywall on the Patreon, right?
Right.
He took his personal blogs. He took his personal blogs off the internet and put it behind the Bag Chasers Patreon. He just want to get paid and go get your money, bro. Shit. We all about the money.
Yeah, he definitely.
But it's like, even with some of your reviews, sometimes what women think, and like on round 2, when Fatty said you were out the game, he made a lot of sense. Like you're also only hearing what people say online and people you come across in passing. You're not in the game. You just got floor seats. You know what I mean? Like you're not in the game. You're not playing. You don't know what it's like to try to, well,
or you is, and you got to expose yourself. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I think his wife
You
is
gotta
okay
flee the
with it though.
holes. You got to flee the holes, but you're not in the game. Which one is it? Like Fatty is you got to remember he's tricky. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me ask you a question, Shiz.
Yeah.
Why does a man get a vasectomy? Answer the question. Why does a man get a vasectomy?
You out here drilling. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no more kids. You can't afford all these kids. You're drilling. You're drilling.
Why?
Or health reasons. That's the only two. Health reasons or you're drilling.
It could be health. Okay, I didn't know about health reasons, but you know, I'm just saying, like AD say he got a flock of hoes. He say these girls be going. You know what I mean? Some of his blogs, he's blagging bitches, bringing them to the studio. You know what I mean? Do as you will, but I think his wife's okay with it. You know why she's okay with it? Because he's bringing home that bag.
That too.
You feel me? He's bringing home that bag, and she even fed into the Mika thing. That's why he could call her online, and you know, she'll be like, "We love Mika. Oh yeah, you know, fuck what the rumors are. That 200,000 is clearing every month, and that's just YouTube. We're not counting his pockets. We just going off what he showed. 200,000 a month, 12 months. It's 1.2. You feel me? And that's a bad month. He emphasized that. That's a bad month. You feel me? So you're going to deal with, like, the thing about Anton, bro, I like his content. I like his morning show. That's my favorite, like, show. I have to watch that shit. You know what I mean? Even when I'm working and shit. It's like, it's a great perspective of the news. But then, you know, Anton going to showboat, which I understand because I'm also an Aries as well. We showboat. You feel me? But it's like, yo, you got too big for this pawn. It's nothing but ratchet shit on YouTube right now. If you're not going to go the full political route, it's nothing but ratchet shit, bro. Which is why Fatty did what he did. Are you going to engage? No, you're not going to engage. You're going to delete and edit. You know what I mean? And honestly, I think that was whack. You feel me? You don't have, even if you would have left it up and you're not going to engage, you already engaged. You tried to silence, you tried to censor it.
Or just keep it delete. That putting it back up edit is just worse than deleting.
Soon as he private the video, he messed up. In my opinion. Soon as he privated the video, the edit just made it worse. You feel me? Because the people who was watching live get to go back and see what was missing. You cut off the first hour with Fatty, and you cut off the end where Kim and I agreed with Fatty. What's that? You don't want a real challenge, especially when it comes to the space. Because we got hungry guys like our boy, the Portugal Menace, Majin Buu, Fatty himself, who's ready to take the spot. And it is what it is.
Make another video about me.
How many? I'm not a reactor. No. Let's stop here. Let's stop here. You are mistaking me. You are mistaking me for another person. I am not a reactor. I don't react to videos.
But go ahead. Yes, for Anton Sekia. I got you, Anton.
Oh my God. Oh, look at you.
Wait. Hold on, Fatty.
You're so lucky.
Let me ask you a question, Fatty. Have you ever did a reaction to her?
If I did, was in 2023. I haven't been on panels with y'all in 8 months, 9 months. I used to go on Q show. If I reacted to something, I was on the panel with her. I don't do reactions at all. So she's lying.
Listen, I'm just asking.
Sure.
And you got to also give her some grace. And that if it's starting to make a little bit more sense now.
Oh yeah. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to react to this. You know when you call somebody a cheater and they say, "I'm not a cheater. You are a cheater." Oh, I'm a cheater. So you got it. So now I'm going to react to this. So now that we are. So she's lying.
Listen, I'm just asking.
Sure.
And you got to also give her some grace, and that if it's starting to make a little bit more sense now.
Oh yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to react to this. You know when you call somebody a cheater and they say, "I'm not a cheater. You are a cheater." Oh, I'm a cheater, so you got it,
bro.
Yo,
bro.
What's
That-
Anton's favorite line when somebody calls somebody out?
I forgot. Remind me.
Substantiate your argument. Bring proof.
Substantiate your argument. But, yo,
Exactly. He stayed saying that.
let me say this. Look at his face. That he's like, damn. Right there. Right there.
That's the look like, damn, I thought I could control him. I thought I could persuade him. Molly just fucked it up a little bit where now he's about to go ham. He's going to mess me up. He's going to take 10,000 people off of me to go to the, you know what I'm saying, untouchables. Damn.
But what's 10,000 to a nigga who's got 1.4 million?
Listen, I've been around a couple people to get money, right? Like you be thinking millionaires don't care about 10,000. They are the most pettiest, egregious, just like, yo, bro, like they are crazy. They cry over $1.
Nah, I get it to Anton. That's one thing about Anton. He talks about it all the time. Like he literally talked about it after this show. Like he pays people even though they're not there. He just gives out money.
Yeah, he's generous.
He's very generous. I wouldn't say that Anton is frugal at all. Like they literally have females on this panel that don't be saying nothing. They're not really doing nothing for this show. You know, they're just there. Because
the format's messed up. To get on this show, Q got to invite you. Right?
And I even reached out and I'm like, you never responded back or anything. I don't know.
You're not going to be considered as...
I was going there a month ago.
Yeah, you're not going to be I'll be on like when he have his open panels with music reviews, or we talking sports or talking movies. You know what I'm saying? I'll jump on there too. You feel me? I'm a respectful panelist, but it's like it's the fraternity, right? It's the Room 9 fraternity. Q run that. Q gotta want you on there. Unless Anton dropped the link himself, you're not getting on there. The gatekeeper is Q. You feel me? And Kimmy is Q friend. Miss Sanchez is Q friend. Molly is Anton friend. Right now, Fatty is Anton friend. Slimmy is Anton's friend. It's their friends. They just he's just breaking the brag with his friend. That's why he say these are my friends in real life. He emphasized that, right? Like I actually, when he was giving out that job, that editing job for 100,000, I'm like, yeah, I could use an extra 100,000. You feel me? And had that shit to him. I had the edits ready when the show's over. Like, it ain't no wait. The edit is gonna be ready for you because it's simple shit. For 100,000, yeah, I would have took that. So Anton got my information. You feel me? It's just if Q don't want you on there, that's just not going. Good luck. Good luck with that. He's just he's too big of a fish in his pond, bro. And he's taken too much out of the Black YouTube space. And it's not even that his views is wrong. It's just that, like Fatty said, you in the penthouse looking down on everybody. Those were all analogies, not absolute facts. It's just analogies. Like you're sucking too much out the market. It's nothing left. You're the data center in this space. Ain't no water left for nobody. You feel me? So deleting, to my point, deleting the video, you just erased a little bit of the economy. You had to be on it like Ali and how Shaq was to capitalize on that. Because now you can't. If you wasn't on it live, you missed out. It's too late. Like how they say with stock, by the time it's in the papers, it's too late. It is what it is. No? All right.
So now I'm going to react to this. So now that we actually got an agreement, let's
I'm
react to
happy
this
I can
tomorrow.
help y'all make some money.
Fatty.
No, you are the one that are doing homoerotic comments
Fatty.
because you think.
Fatty. Hold on. Give me a second. I just got it. Seriously.
Sure.
Are we cool or are we not cool?
Ask Molly.
I'm asking you.
No, I am cool, but I can be gag by being nice to people, and people are saying I'm gagging on somebody balls, something like that. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Listen, I just told Molly to chill. Can you please?
And did she stop?
Yes, she just did.
No, she literally finished the statement with, "He's going to react to me tomorrow." That's what she did.
No, bro, can you chill?
This is so dumb. You know what? Y'all chill. I'll be quiet too.
It's a cool night. Why y'all?
Anton, don't gaslight me, please, Anton. I know the smart, I know the little smirk, and I know the little face, and I know the little game. I'm not Slimmy. Don't gaslight me. Again, I'm not emotional. Don't gaslight me. Molly's violating. I made a promise that I wasn't going to go crazy. I'm going to behave. She made 2 gay comments, and now you're asking me to be cool when she's the one actually violating. Check everybody, please.
Her to be cool. Now I'm talking to you, and for whatever reason, you going off on me, and I'm just talking to you.
Because you are enabling the situation. Because you said, "Oh, now it makes sense." I have a good memory. Remember, Anton, when you said, "Now it makes sense," why you acting like that? So this is what we're going to do, Anton. If your pit bull leave me alone, I'll leave you. I'll leave everybody alone too.
Listen.
If the pit bull bites, I will chop my motherfucking head like I do always.
Why are you being aggressive with me?
That's the way that you deal with pit bulls. You don't run from them. You kick them on the nuts.
He being passive aggressive right now. He is trying to de-escalate. I give him that, but he's being passive aggressive right now.
Yeah, but Anton is being delusional.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I can only hold back so much frustration because I literally watch you do this time and time again with Slimmy. And you invited me. I'm coming up here. I'm really trying to be cool, get into this, and then bow. And then you're just oblivious. Yeah, like I'm glad that he was just passive aggressive because he could have went straight aggressive and Anton and the whole shit could have blown up. But yeah, that's crazy.
And Molly probably has some big ones. The way that you talk with people.
I don't understand.
You sounded real emotional right now.
I don't understand all of the aggression.
Like I said, I'm not Slimmy. Y'all are not going to gaslight me, put me on an emotional position, and then when I retaliate, y'all pretend that I'm the one starting. Just because you talk.
Y'all can't sit up here and call Slimmy emotional. You do the same thing.
No, Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, let me explain to you, Kimmy, what's happening, right? A person that talks loud, everybody sees that aggression. And there's the people that are passive aggressive. They are snakes. You can see the venom slid on it, but they're not barking. They're very slow. This is what Molly does, and Anthony's enabled the situation. She doesn't have to scream at me to be condescending because I didn't talk about her balls. I didn't talk about her doing some gay shit. What was the worst thing that I said to Molly for Molly to actually go that way?
Listen, this is what happened. Apparently, she's under the impression that she remembers a reaction that you did. And so, am I off?
When is the reaction? Point it out. What is it?
Apparently, she was under the impression of a reaction that you did.
Sure.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe she's wrong, maybe she's right. Because there's been a lot of people that's done reactions to her. So what I was saying is, it kind of makes sense what her disposition, why she's been going at you, because she hasn't had an opportunity to address you if that's something that you
So
did.
what did I say on the reaction, Maldi?
Chill, bro. Just hold on for a second. I'm trying to quarterback this thing.
Sure.
My point that I'm trying to make is the reason that I said to her, chill out, was also partly because I wasn't aware of that context. But I'm still telling her to chill out. All right? I don't think that anything has to go any further than it is right now. She don't have to say nothing else to you as far as, nothing insulting or whatever. And hopefully you chill and you respect the platform because, I've always shown you love. And anytime that I've given you my word, I've always been on top of it. So it's not that deep is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Everything could be amicable. I don't create the show so shit could be deeper than when we cut off the camera.
Absolutely.
I want to have heated debates, conversations, so on and so forth. And then when the show is over,
he made a mistake right there. Right? Because he just said, I want to have heated debates and the conversation. And then in round 2, when Fatty came to debate, he said it wasn't a debate. So which is it?
Yes. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Which
Yes,
is
he
it?
did.
You
That
feel
was
me?
crazy.
I want to have. Did I miss something? Hold on. Let's run it back. I know I didn't miss nothing.
I don't think that anything has to go any further than it is right now. She don't have to say nothing else to you as far as, nothing insulting or whatever. And hopefully you chill and you respect the platform because, I've always shown you love. And anytime that I've given you my word, I've always been on top of it. So it's not that deep is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Everything could be amicable. I don't create the show so shit could be deeper than when we cut off the camera.
Absolutely.
I want to have heated debates, conversations, so on and so forth.
There it is.
And not just debates, heated debates.
There we go. Heated
Yeah.
debates. That's why editing the show, that's why that action in itself was corny. Because I know y'all could have squashed it up, but allow a young man to make some money, bro.
Well, what the squash? What though? It ain't like it's a beef. It's a heated debate.
Men
always
don't,
say
men,
represent.
men
Yeah,
don't
Fatty
like to
always-
say this shit, but niggas get emotional too.
Yeah.
And that's what Anton got emotional, and him editing and deleting the show was an emotional action. It is what it is.
Super emotional.
You feel me? Like, yo, heated debates. Fatty came back ready to debate. Fatty, he practiced the art of debate. And when he came for round 2, he came sharp. And then he used you as an example because you use you as an example. And that's all that was. And you got outclassed. You won on Stephen A, but lost on your own platform. Like he said on his show that he did yesterday. Sometimes you lose, but you still winning.
He should know that. He been from the Fight Club world.
He said bops. I mean Molly. Just thought about something. If what Anton and Fatty have agreed to the beginning, some heat for some content. Yeah, right. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. But Molly always take it to the LGBTQ stuff, and straight men don't really rock with that. We can't even say what we really want to call them, right? We'll be deplatformed. It's like it's good for her, but not for us, and that's crazy.
But I don't think Fatty set it up with Anton. I think this is Anton wanted him to come up there because Fatty is blowing up. This and the third, the Tommy show, the Smoke show. This month, he caught a lot of trash. You got to think about it. This month, the algorithm of Fatty, the Untouchables is high up on YouTube. You open YouTube, somehow, some Untouchable and Shaq and all that is posting. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't really think it was a hookup per se. Like, yeah, let's do this to beef it up. I see Anton trying to take advantage of the situation to boost him up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see.
I'm not taking it as it was like, yo, let's do some wild shit to make. It's more so if it gets heated organically, let it get heated. It got heated organically. Yeah. Even though Fatty came up with a game plan, Fatty is not in this to lose. And Fatty is so honest that he's willing to admit if and when he's wrong. Why take it down? That's the only flaw Anton had. He could have lost, and we could have nigga let Fatty do his thing. You could pull up on a Smoke show ready, right? Or y'all have the conversation on the Smoke show and squash it. It's just more content. Your ego got in the way, and you hindered the YouTube economy a little bit like that by deleting it, because it wasn't just going to be Shaq that would react. It would have been all Anton haters reacting too. You feel me? Anton said this: I am the algorithm. So continue to be the algorithm, because it's nothing but more visibility to you, Mr. 1.4 million. You feel me? I got 248 followers, bro. Subscribers, right? My Instagram following is not coming to YouTube, bro. Share the love, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Share the love. You feel me? We get shiz. We get money outside of this, but share the love. 'Cause we
Yeah,
like this shit.
I
Share
like
the
it.
love.
It's fun to me.
What's an extra band a month? Maybe 2. You mean that's a car note off YouTube. Share the love. Carmaya, if you got to go to the other show, I understand. It's okay. You understand?
Yeah, I was looking at something else. It's all right.
Okay.
And then
She famous. She blowing up too. I see you on 2K. Congratulations. You on the
Hey.
show. I see you. Hold on. Let me give you a. Let me give you a. There we go. There we
We
go.
should be back in 4 weeks. I gotta finish my training at work and stuff, and then I'll be
Okay.
set my
That too. That too. I might have to book you. Me and my wife, man. I need a little pause, back cracking a little bit, man. My lower lumbar killing me, bro. For real.
Especially me. I be on them boots.
Oh,
I
for
think-
real. For real. Yo.
when the show is over, the show is over. I'm not I'm not on that beef shit no more. I'm not on going back and forth. I want to have you back. I want to create with you. I want to continue to build good shit.
Sure.
And I don't want anything to extend itself outside of here. That's why I'm asking for both of y'all to just show a level of respect to each other, regardless of what y'all think the past may be. It don't have to go no further than what it is.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
And this is why I'm probably not going to come back anymore. I believe in reciprocity. You ask me for something, and I oblige for most of the show. I'm being civil. I'm not attacking nobody. The only time I kind of went over was because Miss Sanchez was with the echo, which is a technical issue, and she was stubborn and she didn't want to do the echo thing, which is kind of ridiculous to me. Molly, for whatever reason, every time I meet Molly go upside my head. If I have to be civil with a woman and Molly going crazy every time she sees me, I have 2 chances. Cower like a bitch because Anton told me to chill, or go upside her head because that's what I do. So what do? Either I go upside the head and never come back, or I chill and now I'm a bitch and everybody reacting to Fatty when Molly said that he was. Why are you smirking, Molly? Is this funny to you?
Just remember, I don't make content on you.
And I don't make content on you. I am not a reactor.
Okay. Okay. Me either.
She a bird brain. Like, you gotta be for real, Molly. Like, how are you assuming that Shaq and and Fatty is the same person? I don't understand that.
Or
Like,
angry man.
Like, I could see the tag where it says Fatty and Ilkan or whatever, but that's because when anytime you do something with their content, they ask you, hey, just tag us, just tag us, just tag us. That's it. That's all that man did. But Shaq is not Fatty, my girl. Like, you come in like you so confident and like you saw Fatty himself. You sound stupid. You sound retarded. Like, is you on drugs? It's gotta be drugs at this point. Like, if I don't make content on you. And Fatty's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, because Fatty's not a reactor. Fatty only react to things that deal with him. And actually, Fatty's reaction show would be Super Panel and Ladies First. It's just an open panel, just like this. This is the blueprint. Anton's the blueprint. You feel me? And to speak to the maturity, emotional intelligence, right? As women like to say, Fatty was vulnerable right there. He said reciprocity. If you ask me to chill, I'm a chill. But every time Molly meets me, she goes upside my head. What's up? You got to check
And he's
that.
smart. And he's smart. He says, I'm a market value. So if I stay on here, keep letting her smack my head, it's ammo for everybody else. You're
Right.
messing up my bag by me just letting you keep saying what you say.
Right. Right. Fatty definitely don't want to be clipped up. Oh, Molly got that Fatty and Fatty ain't do nothing. That's not Fatty's brand. Fatty goes upside the heads. That's what he do.
One-on-one.
That's what he do. I'm sorry.
So I would never, ever, ever get online to say anything about you just on my own free time, Fatty. This ain't the Fatty show, though.
You know what? Thank you very much for having me, friends. I appreciate you. Anton, thank you for the opportunity too. Appreciate you.
And that's there it is, y'all. Like, I don't know what Fatty handled himself respectfully on the first show. He handled himself as a debater on the second show, but most of the world won't see it because it was deleted. And that's tampering, bro. You feel me? If you're going to do that on some content, knowing that if you look at Anton's content from the Anton's Daniel channel, he's reacting to other people's TikToks and Instagrams, right? Sometimes, the news, but the news is mostly for the Millionaire Morning Show because that's his corporate show, right? Like, you can eat off other people, but other people can't eat off you. You're the big, I keep saying it, the big pond in this, the big fish in this little pond. You feel me? Oh, he said, wait, what? Oh, hold on, what did he say? Genius, don't make that spine break your stroke. Oh, nah. Strokes is good. Strokes is good. Actually, the strokes be breaking my spine. God damn. Oh, pause. Wow. Wow. Shiz, that was you supposed to get me on that one.
I couldn't hit the button on time. I was trying to hit the button. I'm like,
that's a wild pause.
Yeah,
right
where is
there.
the pause button? Now, give me the pause button. I hit it.
Oh my God.
What did he say?
Daddy, chill.
Oh.
you were supposed to hit the brother.
Brother.
Brother,
Hold on, what's that?
what's that? What's that, brother?
Oh, where's that? Damn, it's over. Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna get better at that. I wish I had it as the button. But yeah, man, like that was whack, man. You don't remove great content like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that content was like, that was the what's his name? Angry Man said, yo, this gonna be the new Stimmy pack. He sent a $9 super chat saying, yo, this the new Stimmy pack. But nobody got the Stimmy pack. He Joe Biden them checks. Dead ass. It's nothing. I just think that was trash. But hey, man, what you doing? What you doing, Kamaya? You headed over to joint?
He didn't send me the link. Ooh, Lord.
All right. Well, all right. So back to the regularly scheduled program. Hold on, let me get this right. Regularly scheduled program. I appreciate you, and don't double book. Because I don't want you missing no opportunities. All right, mama? Let me see. They still live.
Part 2, I guess. He just got fast forward.
Yeah, hold on. Let me my bad, guys. Hold on. I gotta go to Ilcon.
I had got back into doing hair. Somebody told somebody that I do hair out here, and I'm like, man. But it's actually coming in handy because I really need that little extra side money.
Yeah, you gotta get to the money.
Yeah,
get to the money.
I just did. One of my clients had. I started him some locks, so he was all buck about it because he was scared like his was gonna be short. I was like, nah, it ain't gonna be that short. So once I started doing it, and I started seeing how like it was falling, and his hair was literally like this long. I was like, man, I'm jelly. Yours laying down already.
Hold on, I'm struggle streaming. Yeah, nobody be liking what they quote unquote say the ugly stage when they pricking up. That's why I left. Like, if you look at this little picture that I got of me up here, that's when I started growing my hair back in 2015. It was the little twist pricking up. I just left it. I was like, fuck it, let me just use that.
I used that a lot. Man, this is like my 6th time doing locks. Because I would do them and then I would take them down. And then I would do them and then I would take them down again. And I just kept going through that cycle. What was it? 2023 was literally my last year that I actually had locks, and they was like down here, like right here.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Damn. Hold on. How people be doing this on one screen? Let me open my other screen. Here we go. All right, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
No, we don't have a deal.
Okay, so
And
you got it.
because I respect you as a person, and I respect our history, and I respect you as a man, I'm just gonna ask you to respectfully leave, and we don't have no problems whatsoever. I love you. I'm gonna support your platform. I'm gonna still subscribe to what you got while I'm on. But I can't have you going off on people like Aaliyah, who wasn't even.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Boy. So we back again. We back on that bull. Matter of fact, that was bull. Like, we back again, man. I thought we was done with the 9.
Versus making decisions to go and hang in the suburbs. Everything is a variable, and you can't just limit it and say, well, this is the statistic and that's it, because we can't even verify the statistic.
Hey, Kim, do you think he has more options, me or Aaliyah? If we go on Instagram, to have sex and to get married, who do you think has more options, me or Aaliyah?
Aaliyah, but I don't think that that's necessarily because you're a man and she's a woman. I think you and Anton both have valid points. And I think if there is a dating recession, there's a plethora of reasons why that is. And part of it is options, but it's because
Fatty did break Aaliyah down, but like just like the Usher lady, I think Aaliyah handled herself well as well.
She was a good sport.
She was a good sport, and she was honest, and she was objective to say if it was a debate, Anton lost. He did break her down. Only thing I gotta criticize is don't be getting people to say they man did it, especially if they man not a content creator or whatnot. It's like I noticed that's been a pattern this week. You feel me? We got Rogue C, and now we got Aaliyah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you said don't be doing what?
Like, let me explain. Like with the Rogue C, right? Rue was her man. No one knew that Rue was her man, but we know Rogue C got a man. Ali pressured her to identify Rue as her man. And then with Aaliyah yesterday, let me take this down. With Aaliyah yesterday, Fatty wanted Aaliyah to say who told her not to go on his panels anymore, right? Aaliyah said no one at first, and then she said it's not a YouTuber. Obviously, it's her man. Like we just gotta like leave it at that and take people's answers for what it is, because even though it's not the answer you wanted, it's an answer and it's honest. You feel me?
I don't think it's her man. I don't believe it's her man. That was the scapegoat, because when Fatty was breaking it down, you gotta remember this. Fatty was killing her with the pictures and everything. What man is going to really allow you to come out like this and that? Didn't say, oh, don't go on the Fatty show.
But hey, look, she's 20 something, shiz. That's Gen what alpha, whatever generation they are. These them early 2000, late. These they didn't see the Twin Towers. Is what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They don't know what the Twin Towers look like on a sunset. So it's different. It's different. And she said he was there. I mean, who took the picture?
Yeah, but I'm saying with that mindset, you allow her to dress like that. Why he had the mindset to be like, don't go on Fatty show?
I mean, I don't think if I call Carmaya a B, her husband would allow her to do this show with me. You feel me? If Fatty went nuclear.
No, this is before the B. This is before. Remember, you remember the conversation was before when he was having a conversation. It was like, you know, I couldn't go after that show. It was something like, yeah, they told me it's a bad look to go on your show before he called her a B.
Well, I guess I missed that part because I wasn't really paying attention to that. But like, I just don't think niggas should be like pressuring people to like say they man or like, you know what I think? Remember that emotional dude we reviewed on Rue? Remember when we reviewed Rue on Red Perspective or the Blueprints or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like he was being overly emotional. That's why he's wrong. But what he said was right. You want to know if the man is in the room to see how disrespectful you can get. You feel what I'm saying? And I think if you carry yourself with a certain decorum, you can like, I think Ali and Fatty is crafty enough to do it without being disrespectful like that. You feel me? Because boom, you and Carmaya in a relationship, and I don't know, right? And I'm going off, right? Eventually you're going to check me, right? Because you're going to see it as I'm disrespecting your woman. Even though Ali didn't disrespect, Ali caught strays from Tommy, but it's like, yo, watch your tone, genius. Don't talk to my Carmaya like that. You feel what I'm saying?
But girls that get disrespected, I hate that anybody say they ask for, they don't know how to like stay in a place, wait their turn. They get little like fly in their mouth, or you know what I'm saying? Like they don't really play their part. I never saw them disrespect Carmaya. Like Carmaya be respecting the panels and all that. Like it'd be the ones that disrespect the panels. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I really sit back and look and be like, well, they never disrespected her. They don't disrespect her. They don't disrespect her. You know what I mean? Like, they disrespect you for what? You start breaking it down. Oh, you was popping fly. You know what I mean? You was trying to play a man's game, not staying in your place. Like, let them men talk. You want to be seen for a clickbait. Here you go. Because a lot of times they business people, they know sometimes these women come up there, they want this little quick clickbait. You know what I'm saying? They want the little clickbait. Yeah. And they be like, you know what? You're going to get it.
And I think it was like 2-3 shows. She did a circuit of like 2-3 shows about that situation. You know, it's the media tour. You feel me? It's all good though. It's just, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm too smooth. I'm not going, like, even if I know I can win, I'm gonna be like, you got it. You feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't worth it for me. But that's not my that's not
your style.
Yeah, that's not my style. Yeah, that's their style.
Different. That's who they known for, untouchables. Like that's their style. Like,
yeah.
Why go there and you know this is what they do? If you don't come correct, you're gonna catch threes.
Especially if you're going to put on a mask, they're gonna break that shit down.
They're gonna see the true you. You know what I mean? Let you talk. Like Red said, like let somebody talk as much as they can to give up the truth. You know what I mean? Right. Just always let the people talk. Like go ahead and they start revealing themselves.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, y'all. We gonna get back to it. Getting better.
Everybody thinks that they have more options than they actually do.
So why'd you say Aaliyah?
So they're looking around and they're saying, well, I'm not going to pick this guy right here because I can do better. The guy is saying, well, I'm not going to pick this girl right here because I can do better.
I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to intervene real quick, right? I keep telling y'all, we keep saying men are logical, but women are logical as well, too. They already know what type of life they want to live. They already know what type of man they want in their life. They already know who comes first, whether it's them or the man. They already know the market. They already know what they can get with their beauty. They already know what they can get with sex. They already know. Like, as much as we don't think they've mastered men, they know exactly what men want, but they don't have to do what men want. I can't stand when women are nodding their head. It's the chaos you made it. Aaliyah, and seek out town. Let's cleave it. You'll make your man's supposed to have to have men to be, even if she talk to her or wife her.
My bad, Ali, but we just need the video, bro.
It's not
this. They don't know what to say. Then on top of all of that, we've got people who have no social skills at this point. Everybody's been texting. People don't know how to have in-person conversations. So when they get together, they don't know what to say.
No. Women don't have social skills because they don't need social skills. They can be awkward. They can be quirky. They can be controlling. They can be attention freaks. They can be thoughts. They can be whatever they want to be. All that you can be, just like the military. They can be whatever they want to be. A man has to be funny. A man has to be witty. A man has to be carried experience. That intelligence. There's no have way more. Y'all are.
We've got the economy that's playing games with everybody. Like, you can't afford to date. So, I mean, it's not just one thing. I think there's a whole lot of reasons that
we ain't even talking about dating.
Well, hold on. She threw another factor in there. She threw the financial aspect. She said people can't afford to date. Right? She threw a lot of factors. When you even asked the question, you said
who has the most options
in New York,
and I'm 37
in New York, and you 37 in Portugal,
in Lisbon, and I earn 10 times more than the average Portuguese person. I have a social network. I am the man that you're talking about, the man that gets 37 and actually gets better. And
This video is like. Fatty broke him down just like how he did Aaliyah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, where Fatty's from to all the metrics that women want. Damn. Carry the show real quick. I'll be right back. Come on. Let me. You want me to play the video or you gonna talk?
Play it real fast. We wait for you.
I appreciate it.
He has more
yourself to a 23-year-old
woman
in New York.
No, woman
in New York.
No, I can compare myself with my counterpart in New York. I have more options in my area than the average dude in New York.
It's why women date older men. They want to date a man who already has their things together. They want to date a man who can take them out. They want a man who can take them shopping. They want a man who they can have fun with. They don't like dating men their age or younger because they don't have nothing going for them at that time. Women have their most value in their youth. We have our value when we get older. We have to have something to show for it. You can't show up to the game empty-handed unless you're an attractive man, and maybe you have access to the market, and women may be willing to spend on you and help you get your things together. But for the most part, most men can't have access to the dating market because women don't see them. You have to bring something to the table. That's why women see that it's so offensive when you ask a woman what she brings to the table because she's so used to not having to bring nothing at all.
Well, no. Listen, if you compared yourself to a 23-year-old guy in New York, I don't think that you would be able to have the same conversation. You can't.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. To all the metrics, right? Fatty is that top 20% in Portugal, and it's dating is still an issue. So he has a point. That's why he likes to make comparing to what he's living in Portugal. To compare to his experience in Portugal and what the women online is complaining about, it's the same. And Anton wouldn't concede to that because it's the same.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm like, that's completely crazy. Like, especially the way he points it out, like, it's worse out there. If it's worse out there, why are we just talking about American women? Like,
and Anton went to the typical playbook. You're not in America, so you don't know what you're talking about, what's going on in America. That's not true. That is not true. We're talking about human behavior when we're talking about dating.
Right.
We're talking about relationships in general, right? Same thing. China man, he ain't getting no money. Guess what? No cookie. right? Jewish man, they ain't getting no money, no biscuit. You feel me? And that's for every nationality. So he's talking from a general perspective, not just Portugal and women. He keeps saying America and Portugal because those are the two he's familiar with, right? Fatty is heavily embedded in American culture. He be picking up tracks for his show. I'd be like, damn, I forgot about that. He bumping that shit right now, right? It's Michael Jordan shoes spinning behind him. He got all the Laker LeBron jerseys in every color, Yankee jerseys. You feel me? American. You feel me? So I think Anton was just like, he went for that typical playbook. He went for the playbook that we seen that play already. They going left. You feel me? Am I yelling?
No.
All right. My bad.
No, she only has more options because she has a vagina between her legs. Look at what Kimmy said.
Like that.
Kimmy said, hey, Anton, Kimmy said this, right? Social skills. Women don't need social skills to date. Most of y'all don't have game. Most of y'all are not funny. Most of y'all don't have charisma. Y'all are awkward, but y'all get the man because y'all don't need social skills. Most of women don't need money. Y'all bring in money. Men need money to date. Money is dating for women for most part is for free. Kimmy said there's several reasons why she has more options than me. Can anybody on the panel say, other than she has a vagina and I have a dingling, what that makes that Aaliyah has so more options than me? What makes her more
She's
attractive
23
to most
and
people?
she's in New York. I just gave you 2 reasons.
Technically, with that point, Anton's right with that. Because we're packed, we're New York is a cheat code, right? Because here it's Queens is the most diverse city in America. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, like Queens is like our South Philly. Like Philadelphia breaks down New York too. It's like South Philly is like Queens. North Philly is like the Bronx. West Philly is like Harlem. Badlands is like the Bronx. Like we got the same like style of look too. Like we always say that down here.
So he that if this was a debate, that's Anton's only point. That's why he said that so confidently. Look at his face.
What that makes that Aaliyah has so more options than me? What makes her more
She's
attractive
23
to most
and
people?
she's in New York.
Look, you feel me? He did because he's right there.
But I'm glad he's right because it bites him in his ass.
Right.
Like some arguments sometimes come back. Like when you're confident on one argument, then when somebody uses the same argument and you can't denounce it. You can't.
That's facts.
Just gave you 2 reasons.
So if I lived
You're
in New
making
York
his
and I was
point.
23 years old, I would have the same options as Aaliyah?
If you lived in New York and you was 23, you would have more options than you at 37 in Portugal.
No,
That's not what he asked you.
And for you, SH, if you're still watching, that's called a goalpost shift.
That's goalpost changing. Yeah, moving. Yeah.
Right? He moved it. He asked if I was 20. He asked if I was 23 living in New York, would I have more options than Aaliyah? He said yes. And then the thing he said afterward, but you as a 37 man, the butt, remember what they say what they say about butt. If you use butt,
Shit come out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
My grandma used to say that.
Like, we're not talking about compared to him being this and Portugal. Like, no, just straight up.
Straight up.
Is he or is he not gonna have the same type of option or the same amount of options? Then he gonna continue and say this other bullshit, and it pissed me off because I'm like, that's where everything started.
not what he
Veronica,
asked
said
you.
Aaliyah
Listen to what I said.
No, he did. He did. We're asking about the options that Fatty would have at the same age as Aaliyah at being a woman in New York. You conceded and said that she would have options just being young and being in New York. And Fatty asked you, would he have the same options being the same age, living in New York, and you moved the goalposts, Anton? We all heard it. The intellects heard it. The women may not be all the way into the conversation, and Aaliyah already ready to co-sign because that's what we do. It depends on who's in the room, who you're going to placate to. That's why women move the way that they move. Again, they try to move the panel and the host in the way that they want them to move. And we know, based on the history of why she may already have a problem, even though Anton didn't want to address the fact that he used it last show about Molly supposedly having a history with Fatty, even though we don't remember Molly, and he might have reviewed it in 2023. That wasn't a moot point. It was relevant to her being able to disrespect Fatty. But now, in this previous Fatty, ain't no
If you were 23 in New York, you would have more options than 37 in Portugal.
That's not the point.
Let's compare apples with apples. You said that Aaliyah has more options than me.
That's apples to apples.
No, you said that Aaliyah has more options than me because she's 23 and in New York. So I'm asking, if I was 23 and in New York, would I have the same options as Aaliyah?
Probably
Anybody
not.
can answer.
She's good looking.
Because she's a woman.
That was a shot at looks.
No, I don't think he was. I see what you're saying. A shot at Fatty, yeah, because she's good looking.
Muted. You muted.
You
Kamaya.
muted. You muted. You muted.
Kamaya, you muted.
Oh, my bad.
You was going in.
I was like, that's when the shit started. Because how you gonna sit there? He's asking you straight up. And instead of you conceding and being like, well, you're right, no, men don't, you want to take a shot at and say, oh, no, maybe you are right because Aaliyah is good looking. Why are you, like, you're literally doing exactly what Fatty was saying the night before. Instead of you saying, I agree with you, you're going to say, oh, well, no, maybe you won't because Aaliyah is good looking. Like you're still pulling that woman's strings to say something. Like, for what? That don't make any sense. Like, just say you agree with Fatty. Like, okay, yeah, no, men aren't because they aren't all good looking and blah, blah, blah. Like, say it like that, but you're going to just pull Aaliyah in there. And then you want to be mad because he directed everything to Aaliyah at some point. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, because she's good looking.
No, because she's a woman.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If a woman was beat the fuck up and looked like goddamn,
Got to go to the extreme. We got to go to the extreme.
Harambe.
Sure.
We got to go to a
Harambe,
monkey and a
23
gorilla.
in New York.
Sure.
Is it the same conversation?
Yes,
Yes, it is the same conversation. It is the same conversation because what do you think T-Pain made a whole damn song about? Buy you a drink and freaking talking about drinking and like I'm gonna take you home with me. What was another one? Chris Brown. It's like it's something in this liquor. Like they look different. All y'all gonna do is just drink anyway. And it's still a body to lay on and touch on and do all this other stuff. Like, be for real, Anton. Be for real.
Blame it on the goose.
Exactly. Like that is literally the saying that goes like, oh, you wake up the next morning, you like, what the hell done happened? Like, who in the hell did I just lay with? Like, you didn't look like this last night. You know, and not saying like with the makeup or anything, but people be looking finer than what they really is when you drink.
And when they take that makeup off, but you know, it's whatever.
An attractive woman, minority of men, and most women want to unattract on their body made for women away from it. Women know they don't got men that could, according to settle from. That's lazy as well for most women, most men. And
does Aaliyah have more options at 23 in New York as Harambe that's 23 in New York.
Sure.
What are we
So
calling
that means that
options,
there's
though?
that means that there's a variable that contributes.
That's what I was
to it.
gonna say,
Not
Kim,
just the
because
fact that
It's
she's
just
a
saying
woman,
anything.
because there could be another woman, but she ain't Aaliyah.
Fat women have more options than men.
But you're missing it.
What
You always
if
want
I
to centralize it
sleep
over
with
the men versus
somebody?
woman. You can look at it woman versus
There's-
woman.
no,
And there's
that's not the
other
point.
factors that go into it. There's
No,
other
we're not talking about women. Oh my God. He was so desperate. He was trying to fight for his damn life to still sound right. Why are we talking about ugly women versus pretty women and moving the goalposts to that instead of addressing, is Fatty gonna be able to get as much play as a 23-year-old in New York as Aaliyah would as a 23-year-old in New York? No, he would not. We're not talking about looks. We're not talking about shit else. We're talking about male, female. Literally, that's it. Answer that shit and then move on from there. Like, what was so difficult about this?
The difficult thing is that Fatty was going to be right again.
Exactly. Because I'm saying
Is about sex other than sex. Sex is about money. As long as these women have feet and a pulse, they can have more options than men. Y'all still, once again, trying to manipulate the fact that Aaliyah at 20, 23, 27, 30, fat, with her titties sagging, with her ass going inwards, with everything that happens to women, with stretch marks, still going to have more options than their male counterparts.
On my live stream today, and hell fucking no. And she couldn't have been no older than 22, 23.
And I guarantee you she has 4 kids.
Hell fucking yeah.
And I guarantee you she reproduced.
But that goes against your argument. No, you're making an argument.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yo, there are
It
females
doesn't go against your
that's
argument.
mentally disabled that's still getting D and still having kids. What are you talking about, Anton?
He's having two different battles right now, right? He's having a battle against what Fatty's talking about, which he's being, what's the word? Disingenuous. And then he's
Yeah.
also having that battle where he think the baby mama, right? But in the midst of that, he said she looked like hell no, which she did. And Fatty said, I bet you she had 4 kids. He said, yeah, that means she's getting, she's reproducing.
Exactly. They
She
still
has
have more
options.
options than an average man.
Facts.
Like, be for real. If any, like, I was sitting here fussing at the TV when I saw this, and I was like, yo, check the DMs. Let's be real. An average man's DMs compared to any woman's DMs, whether it's average or under average, whatever, just a woman, period, I can guarantee you that average man is not going to have nothing much going on, really more than what them women got going on. These females be having men and they still be having people in their damn DM. What are you talking about?
Facts.
Options, especially when it comes to going for the 20%, top 20% of men.
That's the point.
No. The problem
Leslie
with
Jones
I
as
figured it
option.
out. I figured it out a week ago. The problem with these conversations is that no matter what the question is asked, when it comes to a relationship, is that for some reason it becomes a man versus woman conversation.
That messed me up right there. It's like, what are you switching? What are you switching up in the middle? Like, it's just weird. Like, and I think the show or 2 shows before it, he was arguing the manosphere. Now Fatty up here now is man versus woman argument.
Like,
Like-
yeah, that was extremely wild to me. I was like, since when are you stepping back on your positions and stuff like that? Like, you literally was just fussing about men this, men that, women this, women that. Like, you always do men versus women conversations. Like, these videos be talking about women and talking about men, and then y'all go in y'all little ideas. Like, it's literally your environment that you created.
The only show that really had variety was the Q&A, because at least on that we could talk about something that happened on the news. Right?
Yeah.
The question is, I believe it says, is there a real dating recession? I forgot what it said, but you know what I'm saying? We will never know now, right?
I think
dating,
it's like,
we're not talking about homosexual relationships here.
No.
We're talking about what? Men and women.
And then to take it a step further, women not only have options with men, but they also got options with women, because there be a lot of females that will be doing stuff with their own girlfriends, like they best friends and stuff like that.
Good point.
Stop the damn cap. What men out here going to be playing around with their homeboys? Like, be for real. Women got way more options.
Way more.
Bag them up.
We're not really,
and you thought us that.
We're not trying to.
Thank you for the
understand it.
inspiration.
Anton has already that war being against
trying to figure it out. The only thing that
Mike
we're
test.
trying to do is compare men versus women. And it, for whatever reason,
somebody did a mic test.
Well, what's wrong?
Oh, I thought you did a mic test. My bad. I thought you did a mic test.
reason,
no.
and I don't know why that is the thing. Every single time, even when it comes to, is there a dating recession? The question that the lady asked was not even relative to men versus women, but immediately that's what it went to. And that is the problem of these conversations, honest to God, in my opinion.
Hey, friends, I'll pass the microphone now. Sorry for monopolizing. Everything is man against woman. Says the man that said the biggest enemy of the black man is the black woman. You thought that? You thought
this that karma, Kamaya?
That's
This
what
that
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I, if I can remember, if I can recall, me and Anton even had like a back and forth about karma. And he was like, you know, like he don't agree with it, right?
I remember that show. Yes, it was on the Q&A. Yes.
Wrong. The bread is in the pudding. Period. All I'm gonna do is just show you where it's at. It's right there. Like, it's happening in real time. I don't have to come back and repeat what I said. It's just happening. It's unfolding, and it is what it is. Like, everybody got to deal with it. It ain't just because, oh, you know, because people just don't like Anton. Like, no. You got to live with your causes and your effects, period. Like, whatever you cause, you got to deal with the effects of that. And the effects is just going to either just slide on in, or it's going to smack your ass up.
That's
Either way it
facts.
goes, you still going to have to deal with it.
that. You got it.
And
Let me get some
respond to that.
juice.
And let me respond to that too. Again, the same way that you asked me the question earlier, and you said, you know, you used me as an example previously 4 or 5 years ago in order to illustrate a point. And I responded to it the same way I'm gonna respond to it right now. My life circumstances and the things that I've seen as a 44-year-old man is completely different than how I seen life as a 38, 39-year-old man. And so my view towards life changes significantly. And the context of that conversation was as it relates to the relationships and how people destroy each other and how people are holding each other back. Yes, the biggest enemy to black men is black women, because a lot of times black women are the demise of black men. It's the same thing when it comes to white women with white men. It's the same thing when it comes to Asian women with Asian men. It's the same thing when it comes to Mexican women with Mexican men. The biggest enemy is usually the person that you're sleeping next to. And if you can't get people on board with what you're trying to do,
Oh, I'm sorry. That's so much
Oh,
cap.
you are.
That's so much cap. Because no, you're adding to what you were saying about black women being the enemy to black men. and you're trying to paint it out like, oh, it's the same for all of these different cultures because they're just women. No. Don't these men always say, and haven't Anton said even before, Black women don't act like white women with their husbands. They don't act like these Asian women with their husbands. They don't act like these Mexican women and all this other stuff. Why? Because they have a different culture. They were completely different. They actually value family way more than the Black culture, right? This is literally what he has said before and would always say, like, Black women need to get it together, all this other stuff. Cool. I understand that. But don't come backwards acting like, oh, the Asian women be doing this and the white women be doing this, blah, blah. They be quiet. They mind it, especially the Asian women. They mind their damn business. You ain't never gonna see them coming the way Black women coming towards their husbands. Are you for real right now, Anton?
Yeah, we definitely. And if it does happen, it's usually over some financial shit. The money ain't right.
And even then, they still living in the same house. They still taking care of each other, and they not getting divorced. If they get divorced, it's got to be some, oh, I just really, really don't know what to do type shit.
Or the Chinese that's in the Black culture. Because I know you got them up New York like I got them down here. Like they mixed in the Black culture. So they got the Black culture in them where they do the same thing we do. You know what I mean?
See,
they just good as us.
But see, even with that shit, I think that's how they interact with us. Right?
Yeah, because they know they got to.
Yeah, like I don't think like it was 2019, 2018, let's say from 2017, I had a real diverse group of friends, right? And it was these Muslim girls that would always like come around and, you know, slum with us or whatever. Like they would be considered the rebels, right? And they act totally different when they out with. I went to this girl's her father's restaurant. She acted totally different around them. I didn't even know who she was. I just sat there and ate my fucking jasmine rice with raisins in it. I didn't even know I would like that. That shit busting, by the way. I had lamb, jasmine rice, and raisins. They talking in whatever they speak, and I'm just Arabic, and I'm just like, And I know he cursing me out based off his body language and shit. Like they actually sitting at the table with me, and I know he cursing me out. Blah 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 blah. And all she keeps saying, "This is not about you," and that gave it away. And when we was in the whip, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry about my dad. You know, that wasn't about you." I said, "One thing I need you to do is not lie to me, right? I don't have to speak the language to understand body language, right? And the fact that you took it upon yourself to repeatedly lie to me within these last 2 hours shows you has little respect for me. So you could pull over and like let me out. You feel me? Because I was fine with him blacking, right? Because I ain't do nothing, right? But the fact that you're lying to me, I can't accept that.
Right.
That means you can't be trusted. It is what it is.
It doesn't change the context of the conversation. But what I'm interested in now, and the change that I've made, is that I'm actually trying to get interested in figuring out how we can solve for the problem, except for just identifying it. We identified most of these problems 4 or 5 years ago. Now the conversation has to change because it's not just a man versus woman situation. It doesn't.
One more thing that Anton said a long time ago that's been happening recently, and he would have to concede to. He said that if you ever get to the point where women agree with you, most of the time, you're wrong. He said 95% of the time, if they agree with you, you are pandering. So this is 2 shows back to back where you're aligning and agreeing with the women, going against Fatty again in this debate, when your talking points align typically with Fatty's talking points. Even in the past, you said nice guys finish 100 out of 100 times last. 100 out of 100 times you said the nice guys finish last. And you also said again, if most women are agreeing with you, you will candidate. So I don't know what's been happening, my brother, in between this time and last year and the conversations we've been having just off of observations, and it's turned into man against woman. When again, Fatty made it evident that you said that a black woman is the worst enemy of black men as well too. So it's not about making it a gender war. We're trying to prevent a gender war. We want the women's cooperations. It's the women who've turned the market into this type of market where there's options, plenty of fish in the sea, but they get caught. The man catches them, he pulls the reel in, and then they go, no, throw me back in the ocean. That's not how I want to be caught. Oh shit. And complain they don't got options.
It doesn't change what I said, and that's still true. But the conversation should be changing as we age and get more wise to what we're looking at. I don't know why that's so. Why do you want people to be the same way that they was 4 or 5 years ago?
Move the goalposts. Nobody.
I'm not even the same person that I was a year ago. I don't even hold myself. I hope I hold myself to a better standard than I was a year ago. I don't even communicate the same way that I communicated 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't understand what that argument is. If you have to resort to using something from 4 or 5 years ago in order to justify your argument, I think that your argument fails.
Just because you
Because
change
you don't,
doesn't mean that
because
the
you're
word
not
is.
speaking to what we speaking to. You're speaking against me. You're not speaking about the subject.
Just because the world changed doesn't mean that just because you change doesn't mean that the world actually changed. The world, when it comes to dating, actually got worse. But because now you have more money, you are more
So did it
elevated,
change
you
or
have more
not?
a regular situation. Now all of a sudden, because Anton Daniels is not on the middle of all these things, he's on the penthouse looking down, all of a sudden he thinks the world changed. No, you're just looking down on problems when you probably were in the middle of it because people around you were going through the same shit. Shit is not better. Nobody on this panel can tell you that in 2026 relationships are better than they was in 2018. Everything is worse. So
I would tell you that
So
I'm
with this,
It changed for the worse, Aaliyah.
If you're saying that the black woman is the enemy of the black man, it would limit our options because the black man don't see the woman as his enemy.
What you say, Shiz?
No, like she's saying, well, it did change, trying to use Anton's argument, but it changed for the worse. Yeah, it did change, but the way she just saying it is just like she want to say something, like she alluded to Fetty the other day. She just wanted to be a part of the argument because she felt like she didn't want to be quiet, but still, you're in the middle of two people that's trying to like get something off and you just intervening, which you just need to be quiet like the other ladies and just relax.
Right. But
I feel like she ain't pick up the social cue.
Yeah, she ain't spell the room.
That's the immaturity. That's the inexperience.
Yeah, she's young. Yeah, so I'm like, girl, you talking about some shit you ain't even seen. Like, what are you talking about? You're only 23, sweetheart. You just got here. What year is that they were born?
2000. He said 2019. So post pandemic.
Listen, let me tell you something. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Like, as soon as you say you born in 2000, I don't want to hear nothing you got to talk about.
You ain't even see Cash Money 2000. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see that wave.
2000, like, for real, man.
Dang, you didn't even see that wave.
They grew up in the scissor wave. Not even the scissor.
Yeah, not even that though.
It's just lean.
Fentanyl wave. No, they in the fentanyl wave.
Fentanyl wave, yeah. They came the back end of the new codeine and fentanyl. That's what they on.
Bro.
Fenty, TOS, Fenty.
Fenty. Disclaimer.
Facts.
He's still trying to be with her. He's still asking for his cooperation. He's cheating. How much he did. We already wanted the black men getting guilty what they do because in a mother to component as the panelist standing to salinity.
Hold on. I would tell you that I'm probably more in the streets than I've ever been before. I'm more involved. I'm more out in here. I've traveled the world more than I have back then. I've visited more countries. I've seen more people. I've interacted.
Which one is it? The streets or the world? You can't do both. You can't run a show. You can't be on panels and be on the streets and run the world. I'm barely running in my job doing this. And bro, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
you perpetrating certain things, and it's like your responses to stuff is just like you're missing the point. You are not actively dating for a purpose. Like, let's just say if he is, able to go roam free in the field or whatever, cool. But you have a big ass leg up. You're not experiencing the same thing that these people that are genuinely actually trying to find a wife. You don't need to do that, Anton. So there's no purpose of it. He's specifically talking about the men that got some purpose on who they looking for and who they trying to be with. And as soon as they just say, "Hey, beautiful," get away from me, And for Aaliyah, the thick head to sit there and act like she don't understand that shit is crazy. She too young for this conversation. Like, ain't it past her bedtime?
I think since Anton's able to delegate things in his life, as far as him being a builder and whatnot, like construction and all that, and building his homes and all that, I think he's lost touch with how things really go on, because I truly believe him and Fatty is in the same exact position. Watch what's going on online and have conversations about it. Right? So I don't understand how their experience is too different, except for the money. You feel what I'm saying? It's like he's so used to putting like you see this panel, he can replace any one of them anytime he wants, because he got the money to do that. Exactly. And I'm not knocking him for that. But as far as dating, all you know is stories, bro. Because it's floor seats. You're not in the game. You at the game.
That's exactly right. Like, stop acting like you're actively playing this game and you're not. Like, you don't even have a controller in your hand, bro. You're not even on the PS5 right now or the Xbox, bro. You sitting on the side in a chair watching.
Facts. And reacting. You online with it. You, no disrespect, you an online nigga right now. It is what it is.
Or whatever they're sharing. That's why he probably wanted to lead in certain people around them so they could share their experiences so he can learn from it, because he's not in the field.
Right. I guess who's single
They
up
there
here?
for the faces.
Yeah, they there for the faces.
They cute to look at.
Yeah.
Mimi single, Brittany is in a relationship, Aaliyah's in a relationship, Molly is married. So according to Anton, Kimmy got the thought job. She's a flight attendant. You feel me? Brittany, I don't know what Brittany do, but Brittany's in a relationship.
Not just Kimmy, Miss Sanchez too. She a RN. She a nurse.
What red pill call those jobs?
Right. And then Mimi, of course, I love my Mimi. I don't care what nobody tell me about Mimi. That's my girl. I love her. And I just hate how like they doing her right now, because it's like she just got there. Give her some time. And then y'all got some bullshit with y'all anyway. So yeah, I'm like,
on a side note, what happened to shampoo?
That show,
Q&A.
that was the Q&A show. And
Right.
that show, he stopped that show. I don't know why. Maybe he thought shampoo wasn't worth the price, because I believe him, Q, and Anton. Him and Q was the only people getting paid on that show. The guest is just guests to be on the platform.
Yeah.
I mean, I was clipped up twice. I was clipped up as a Pookie.
Damn.
Yeah, because I got 3 baby mamas and a wife. So I was clipped up as the Pookie.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Not the CEO.
That ass. But see, that's the thing. I'm an enigma to their talking points because they saying that don't happen, but it does. You feel me? Yeah. I'm man enough to say that, like, yeah, when I moved to Atlanta, I was on my future shit. I was popping them out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was my trauma response.
Yeah.
Outside of a bad relationship, I was just popping. Yeah, you good, you clean. Oh, it's no disease. Yeah. Oh, you want one? There you go. Bow. You feel me? Oh, you want one? There you go. Bow. I ended up with 2 out of that one. My twins, right? So it's like,
oh, shoot.
You know what I mean? Shit. I found my
Damn.
wife while my 3rd baby mama was pregnant with my twins. You think I hid that? Nah.
Mm-mm.
I ain't hide that. I'm a real nigga. You know what? Her father came up here to visit last month. You know what made me feel good? I mean, I never heard this from anybody before. No, none of the fathers of anybody I dated. That man looked at me. He said, "Yo, you're doing a damn good job taking care of my daughter. Keep up the good work." That meant the world. Because I never heard that shit before. You feel me? I never heard no shit like that. So I don't fit their talking points. Right? Red clipped me up. I was Mr. Take Your Girl. Right, Red? Red clipped me up. I was Mr. Take Your Girl. Because I said men and women could be friends. You feel me? Me and Anton go back and forth at it over rent prices. I told him what I'm paying in rent. He like, why you paying that much in rent? I'm like, because I live in New York fucking city. I left Atlanta, which I'm paying the same thing. Only difference is it's a big ass house. That big ass house, that house was built in like the 70s. Nigga, that shit had a problem every other week. Yeah, I'd rather live in New York with a landlord gotta come fix shit unless he ain't gonna get his rent. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Folding clothes. That's right. They gonna fold clothes. If she like me, she gonna fold some clothes. That's right. That's right. But it's whatever, bro. Bro is out of touch a little bit. He's out of touch a little bit. And it be a lot of men that come on a panel. What I noticed what he would do on the Q&A show, it'll be big bank, take little bank. It's like we shooting dice out here. You feel me? Remember when niggas, what's that game we play with the 3 dice?
CeeLo.
CeeLo. It's like niggas playing CeeLo. Oh shit, here come Tony. Tony gonna be bank. Oh man, we don't want to play no more. Let me just get my wins. Get the fuck up out of here. you feel me? Like it's crazy. And when he's losing the argument on that, it goes back to the money. We can't compete with that right now. You feel me? It's just shit just be weird, bro. He's out of touch. And Fatty had him in the corner and didn't let him go. It was on some Muhammad Ali shit, bro. Shit was masterful.
I've had more meetups. I actually get out. Even when I do my meetups, I'm actually out and about and interacting with people more on a regular basis. So I don't even know what that means. Again, people are trying to use my money and my resources and where I live. Actually, I moved further into the city, right? Because I used to stay out in the suburbs. I actually moved further into the city to see more about what's going on. So I don't even know how you making that as a part of the argument.
So you're dating, right?
And here's a bigger conversation.
How can't you? If you can use that he lives in Portugal, so he's not understanding what's happening in America. If we can use a man who has resources, who is wealthy, maybe out of touch with a person who doesn't have that much money and who isn't up to par when it comes to his finances, when it comes to being established or securing the same thing that a wealthy man has, they're both out of touch with each other typically, right? Unless the man that's wealthy wants to be in the understanding of what's going on in men in lower class or average men. That's why a lot of times we'll talk about rich men being out of touch with the average individual because they don't care anymore. A lot of people will come up in today's society, in the economy, and forget about where they came from and talk down on people who they feel are beneath them now, but they used to be in that same predicament, talking down on the people who was above them. So if we get so out of touch with each other, it's a valid argument to say that a person who has money may be out of touch with a person who doesn't have money. A person that's in poverty may be out of touch with somebody.
And that's the point. That's the point. It's you in a different class. What's that class? Is that honors scholars class or some shit like that? You just in a different class, bro. We still at the bottom fighting for crumbs. He not at the top. Say it was a 10, say it was a you know when you make them pyramids and you got 6 on the bottom, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Tons in the 3 and up right now. That's still a top. That's still a top. You up there. You up. Decamillionaire. What Rick Ross said. If you ain't got 10 saved, you doing bad. Anton got a couple decamillions saved right now, bro. In stock and shit, bro. That nigga be arguing with ex-basketball players, nigga. The ballers, right? That's where that term come from. The ballers.
Yeah.
He up there with them. He like, I'm doing better than a lot of these niggas. And because he's doing better than a lot of these niggas, which is why he go after a lot of these niggas, I still feel like the Corey Holcomb situation was whack, right? Because that would have been a dope show if Anton just would have Anton fattied Corey Holcomb, and now Fatty is going to fatty Anton.
Yeah, he on his way up.
It is what it is.
Fatty's definitely next.
Yeah, this is Jay-Z versus Drake right now. And I'm saying it like that just because of money. Fatty on his way. 100,000 in Portugal is listen, I think them euros is more than $1, right?
Yeah.
So Fatty's good. He won't consider himself rich, but he's good. But he's broke, you know. He's broke.
Who's wealthy. A person who's in a marriage may be out of touch with someone who's single. A person that lives in Saudi Arabia, who counts. Let's not say a woman, a man go who have.
Why is this personally about me? I don't understand why you keep making this about me, and I'm not even the subject of the conversation. What does this have to do with me?
Because when people say something, they have to be consistent. And because I know you for 4 years, I have a track record of things that you said before and you say now. And it's totally fine that you evolve and change. I accept that. Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. You are a 20-year-old married man. You are not dating. You are not taking these O's to stupid motherfucking steakhouses so you can get some pussy. You are not having to be on the phone with them for 3 hours talking about housewives of Atlanta because you want to get some coochie. You are an elevated man making millions of dollars per year with a 20-year relationship, and you actually are a little bit isolated because you are not on the streets. So even though you might have an opinion about it, there's no reason for you from the moment I met you until today for you to change your opinion that much when you are not on the dating market actually fucking these hoes.
Okay, so Fatty, if we want to use that as an example.
Got him on that one.
That's cool.
Yep,
sure.
When is the last time you've been in the U.S.?
Now he try to flip that. Now he try to move the goalpost. That's a suit. He ain't moved the goalpost. He moved the arena. That nigga just took. He took that joint from Seattle to the Thunder. You remember the Seattle Supersonics? He just made Oklahoma Thunder.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like but you know what's crazy, Shiz? It's the typical playbook. Everybody use that play with Fatty.
Oh, you're not over here. Like, what that mean? What that mean? He still got Instagram. He's still on Facebook. Facebook in America.
Exactly.
Instagram in America. All that stuff is in America. Like, it's all intertwined together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly why it's called the internet. We're all intertwined together. World Wide Web.
Exactly.
Worldwide.
We'll slide out.
See the same shit, deal with the same shit, everything.
Oh wow.
I went to US 8 times between 2018 and 2020, and then the pandemic happened, and I haven't left my
So
country.
you haven't even been here since 2020.
Yes, and the world stopped. Nobody's been anywhere after the pandemic.
You don't have to explain. So
Sure.
you haven't been here in 2020. You haven't been here in over 6 years.
Sure.
So you want to use anecdotal experience from my life for me to be able to justify a general talking point that you're using a statistic for to apply to this situation, and you haven't even been here in 6 years to see what the market is in itself. I would say, well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You the last person to be able to say how far removed I am, and you haven't been here. You don't know nothing. Hold on. You don't know nothing about what's going on in any space in America except for what people are talking about on these panels and social media. So if you're making an argument in bad faith and you're putting yourself on your own heels, because if you're going to use me as an example, then that's a bad example because you haven't been here. You don't know shit about America. You don't know shit about what's going on in New York. You don't know shit about what's Chicago. You don't know Detroit, LA, nothing. The only thing you can go by is what we tell you.
Sure. And your purity test doesn't work. There's more?
So my suggestion is let's remove ourselves an anecdotal experience to try to justify our arguments, because if that's what you're going to use, then you're really the last person to be able to talk about it.
Sure. So your purity test don't work because divorce rate in Portugal on the last 10 years is 70%, something that y'all never touched. So it's worse than y'all, okay? I have still dating the woman here are Western women that have feminism and consume the same media and support the same people that American women support. And we are going through the same problems in the West that American people are. You are right. I shouldn't talk about American women. That's why I never talk about Black American women. And when you do your morning shows and talk about Ukraine and Russia and Iran and all that, you should be quiet because you haven't been there. You're not from Europe. Why are you talking about the Ukraine war?
That's not what I said.
You have access to the same information I have. So if we're going to do purity tests, stop.
What was that?
That's a checkmate. That's a classic checkmate.
Oh yeah, that was cold because that's all you're ever doing. You're an outsider looking in on everything. That's everything you review and talk about. That's all your talking points. You're talking from other people's views and perspectives, and then you're throwing in your own opinion
or interpreting other people's views and perspectives.
Yeah, interpreting it, and then it's like you always say, "Oh, my homeboy this, my homeboy that." You are not actively out here to actually experience it for yourself, to actually say what's what at all, and from a lower level. Of course, you're gonna have a way better experience as a millionaire. Why do you think everybody wants to be on the damn panel? I'll give, some people, of course, I believe that they're genuine. They really rock with Anton. But all these people in your DM, they're there not because you're Anton, but because you're a millionaire. Yeah. You have a leg up. I'm sorry.
I think I think his big mistake was isolating himself from other panels. I think he need to be on like Fatty's political show to get like views, other people's perspective on topics that he speak on his morning show. He's talking to himself all the time or talking to the chat, and it's just always going to be like haters in the chat. Your sword is not sharp. He needs to sharpen his sword with talking with people who's versed in the topics that he talk about. Right?
Need to be on a smoke show.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think he can gain a lot more respect. Like we'll forget the deletion if you come to the smoke show tomorrow, for sure. Because that's censorship. That's real democratic of you as a conservative Republican. You know what I mean?
Man, on a conservative, and that is true too. If you preach that, you're supposed to help generate money because that's what conservatives are. Like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah, that's
I
why I
just
said
thought
that like
about
that,
that.
bro. Yeah. You know what I
It
mean?
just hit me.
He like that's why I kept saying he fucked up the economy of YouTube. Like everybody could have ate off that. Now I'm watching someone else's video instead of going to the source. Like you messed it up. You feel me? You removed an asset from the space that you get money from. You know what I mean? And I think that's foul. But if he come on that smoke show, it's all good. And have the conversation. But Fatty gotta like not tone it. You know what? I can't even say he should tone it down because Fatty's gonna be Fatty. And the problem is this is the monster Anton created.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Fatty keep bringing up Fight Club. He always say Fight Club. I don't know what the fuck Fight Club is.
No, that like I caught the tail in the Fight Club. That John was popping. That was like your Discord on steroids. It was like crazy. Like, you know what I mean? You just go in there and bid and just it was a time frame, like 11 o'clock. I'm out, I'm about to go in the house, get on, you know what I mean, hear these people out, this and the third.
Yeah.
But Fight Club was crazy. Like Anton was somebody there, Fatty, Lapeep, who else? The bull Fatty always be killing.
Tommy?
No, the other bull. Tommy was still on like YouTube. He wasn't on there. He was like heavy on YouTube. Kevin Samuels and all them. They was really like the godfathers of YouTube. The bull, Prince, Jay Prince. Like Jay Prince was man on there. Like he was the man on there. Like,
and that was a time everybody was in the house, had nothing better to do.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was the big.
Or outside was just opening up and niggas ain't had no job.
It was a little bit before. It was a little bit before COVID. Like it had a way before COVID. Yeah, it had a way before COVID. COVID amped it. You know what I mean? That was like a little thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little something that, you know what I mean, people just bid to do, like with MySpace and how Facebook just started. Like that was like more grittier than Facebook at that time, like where you could just start cussing, drawing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't so censored.
Copy.
You could do you.
Copy. It was the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West. No holds bar. Hardcore matches.
But when COVID hit, all social media networks went up. But that went up.
Crazy.
Because people used to post on Instagram like, yo, they cutting on Fight Club, they cutting on it, yo, they cutting. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know. You'd be like, damn, who keep posting this shit on Instagram? What's the hell is Fight Club? Like, that's how people know.
Man, I wish I was there. I was too busy getting a crazy bag. Niggas was like, yo, I ain't gonna front.
I fell off because that's when my job ramped up because somebody had to go to them shipyards and people wasn't going to work.
Facts.
So I kind of lost touch with Fight Club. Then I came back with like 2022, 23, and I started noticing Fatty and everybody started switching to YouTube. I'm like, damn, they on the tube? Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Get them AdSense. Yeah, I feel you. Sure.
Talking about China economy and the real estate market because you are not Chinese.
To use me against me in this conversation and stop talking about me being in the penthouse because I never introduced that in there. Stop talking about my money. Stop talking about all of that because that is irrelevant in this conversation, especially you being who you are and having not been here in 6 years. You can't use me against me if you're not using you against you is what I'm saying. If you want to go back to the talking points, then we can go back to the talking points. But you can't start using this type of conversation to justify your argument because you're gonna look crazy.
I understand now, and I will make a statement. Anyone can use my previous statements against myself I hold myself accountable for the things that I say, and I will defend tooth and nail the things that I said and explain exactly what I said. Don't do it with Anton because he's not the same man that he was 5 years ago.
No, I'm
okay? He
saying,
doesn't own that.
listen. If you want to win an argument, you can't say, but
And that was clever.
That was so clever. Like, you know how clever that is. So sometimes you could get an emotional bag when people keep throwing shots. To sit there, to take the shots and let your brain work, to listen, to understand before you start speaking, then and to like put it together like that, that's a skill set, man. Like that's a skill set.
And he did it in his second language.
Yep. In his second language. That's crazy.
He's impressive, man. I tell my
You
wife
was supposed
all
to
the
hear him
time.
on Fight Club. His English got way better. Fight Club, it was like a little rough, but nobody care. You know what I mean? But it got way better.
I told my wife, I said, yo, if I was to get a ridiculous bag, I'm talking about 200 million, I'm giving this nigga a show. I'm gonna build a whole studio for this nigga.
That's all I was thinking about, a studio.
Yeah, this your spot in America. You can come out here and
I was thinking the same thing, bro. I don't know why, no biting, no nothing. Like, I was like, damn, if I had a bag, I would invest and just fly him here once or twice a week.
3 times a week.
Ali, y'all come here. I would try to figure out my best possible way to bring guests here. You know what I mean? Like, my first guest probably be cheating to be me. Cause he right here, like I'm like, look me, do me a favor, like start working with my celebrities. I know a little bit, like, do a little favor for a favor. You know what I'm saying? Then go from there because 5 or 6 of them is going to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I need is 2 or 3 of them just to come. Do me a favor.
Hell yeah, Fatty. I'm definitely riding for Fatty. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
And there's no shade. There's no shade at Anton either. It's just that, like,
no, it's not.
Bro, we expect you, like, yo, we saw you go at what's that retired basketball player who played with Mike on the Wizards?
You talking about the one with the wife was doing him dirty?
Yeah.
Damn. Bald head ball.
No, is he bald head? I don't think he bald head. Mike was calling him trash. I think he was like the high draft pick, and Mike was calling him trash. Whatever. I'm just saying, Anton, you go at all these people. We expect you to be sharp when it comes. Like, Fatty is here to be. I don't know what used to go on in Fight Club, but Fatty is here for that Fight Club energy, and you got to get a man that, bro, because you invited him back after he exploded on the other show. So you should have expected this. This, I know it's late and it's usually like chill, but like you got a polarizing guest on your show.
I'm gonna tell you this: Smoke Show is a calm Fight Club. What he do on the panel is so dummy down. Like, say the volume 100, it's 10. You know what I mean? Smoke Show is like 40 to 50% Fight Club.
I love his smoke shows. I call it the Blue Show.
That's the Fight Club. You know what I mean?
I love
but
them
it's more political because it's YouTube with the strikes and everything. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I love.
Definitely.
Every time he do one of those, I send him like at least 20 or something.
Oh, Kwame Brown.
Oh yeah, Kwame
Brown. Yes.
First round
Thank
draft
you.
pick. I forgot.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all.
He went at Kwame. That's how he, Gil's Arenas. He link up with Gil's like he with the ballers. Yo, Shares with the ballers, bro.
I know, yeah.
You feel me? He compared himself to Joe Budden right now. Right? He was comparing himself to Joe Budden earlier today. And I think he'll get there too. Because Joe Budden got something ridiculous like
Joe Budden to a
head. Yeah, Joe Budden's.
Nobody could touch Joe Budden. Like, Joe Budden just he on the Mount Rushmore down there Who else could be up on there? You can't. I can't. Joe Buttons.
They gotta be black because it's Joe Rogan, but they gotta be black.
They gotta be black.
It's Joe.
Joe is up there. You could sneak Nori, but Nori came late, but not really.
I don't like his format. When I'm gonna tell you why I don't mess with Nori's, because it's surrounded by poison. Right?
Yeah,
it's one guest that came up there and was like, "Yo, nah, y'all drinking too much." That was Big Sean. That's just too much. I fucks with Nori, but it's like,
it's the concept of the name, though. Like, you know what I mean? I understand the concept, but it did get too ridiculous.
Sell us something other than liquor, my nigga. We got enough of that.
Yeah,
and that's another reason why I respect Anton, because the gambling spots be hitting him up, and he turning down money to stay pure. So I rock with Anton. Like I said, I gotta watch him. I gotta watch Fatty. I gotta watch Ali. But it's like with this deleting that shit, that's just too whack. The Corey Holcomb shit was whack to me too, bro. I just don't like that whack shit. I'm gonna call whack shit out. I don't like it.
It's just Joe Buttons. Like, there's nobody else. Then, like, I can't see.
It's Joe Buttons, and then I'm gonna say Ack, and then it's Anton.
Not really Act though. Act can get to the next level like Joe Button did. Act still freelancing on his own. I see what you're saying, but Act is not in that other room.
I say Ack because Ack is an actual journalist.
Yeah, he is. He is. But it's something that Joe started this. Without Joe, it would be no Act.
True. No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Joe started all this shit.
Cameron and Mace, they next up too, but they knew. They knew, but Cameron did it right. He got the studio, built the set, and then
that's what I'm talking about. That type of setting.
He went, yeah, exactly right. He went and got Mace. That's fire. Like, if you're from the East Coast, that's fire.
That is, because they was beefing.
Yeah, they squashed all that. You know, you want to put in with me on this?
High school.
Mace. Yeah, high school. You right.
That last jump shot, like he ain't passing that ball. He was sick about that. Then he got over it. Then Mace got signed with Diddy. Then Cam was trying to get signed with him. But Biggie signed them under Un. Then Un got stabbed up and all that. Then Biggie died. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit with that.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, Mace went from, not Mace, Cam and Mace, what's the name of the show? What It Is show went from YouTube to ESPN real quick. They had Michael Irvin as a regular. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, Shannon Sharp. He knew, but he
not really knew, because you gotta give him from Undisputed. He was up there.
Right,
right behind Joe.
Yeah, so it was Joe, Shannon Sharp, Ack.
Yeah, Shannon. I forgot about Shannon.
Mace, Anton. Mace and Cam and Anton. Real shit.
Fatty and Ali soon.
Yeah, Fatty and they next. That's why I like how he ended this. I'll see you at the top. Yeah, I'll see you at the top, bro. That's what it is. It's all good.
No, but he didn't make that on live. Married. You can't total that experience. If I was talking about it, argument,
moved. If you're not in it,
address your previous statements.
My bad, Ali, but we just, we really just need the video. I appreciate you, brother.
And we press the time a little bit, Ali.
He didn't make it about you personally.
Anton, you too far removed, but you're not even in the arena. You're not even in the country. You can't say that somebody is too far removed if you're not in it.
Portuguese woman have coochies too. Thank you. That's
but
my
Portuguese women ain't American women. And when the
Portuguese women are
Woman is woman.
as a reference point, she was talking about American dating. She was not talking about Portuguese standards.
Western women are the same in Canada, on the United States, in France, Britain, Germany. All of these countries have the same problem. The biggest religion is feminism. And going through severe birth rate declines. The average age of marriage is 30 because these women are delaying and looking. No?
You can't
What
sit
is your
here and tell me.
proof
Ain't
it.
no fucking way in the world. I know you ain't been here.
Prove it.
Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me that a woman that's out here in these streets right now in any city is even remotely the same as a Portuguese woman.
So why did the Portuguese? So why is
How do you know, Anton? Are you in Portugal?
They don't act the same. They don't.
Man, and see, right there, Fatty should have called him out because you literally just asked me when was the last time I was in America. I told you 5 years ago. You're saying no, they're not. No, they're not. There's no way they're like this and that. Substantiated. When's the last time you've been in Portugal? How long have you been in Portugal to even know what kind of women Portuguese women are?
He don't know.
Exactly. So it's like, cut the bullshit. What are we talking about right now?
He got it. He not admitting that the internet gave a lot of these women, not most, but a lot of these women, too many of these women, the hive mind, and they're all practicing the same behaviors because they want someone else do it. No one ran. No one ran a 26-mile marathon till somebody ran 26 miles.
Okay.
Now that we know we can run 26 miles, we're going to train all year so we can run 26 miles. That's what's going on with our women, with these women's mindset right now. And it's spreading worldwide. Japan is changing laws. China is changing laws. Right? Only people that is like a lot, was it London? What's that? London is what? The UK? The United Kingdom is changing laws for the worse. You feel me? So we really can't even speak on that. We need to stick to what we know, which is here, and what he's describing is 100% correct. Fatty.
Ain't Japan or China trying to ban social media because they said it's poison?
Yeah, they ban it. You got to be 16 to be on social media in China. That's how it's supposed to be. You remember when we tried to get on Facebook and MySpace? Are you 18? If you wasn't, you couldn't get on. But now it don't even matter. They don't even ask that no more.
They just say you got an email.
Yeah, you got an email. That's it. You got a phone number. Oh, you win.
You win.
That's it. Twitter is wild, bro. Twitter is wild, bro.
Yeah, Twitter X is wild.
Yeah, X is wild. You be scrolling on X next. Oh shit, my bad. I ain't know Shorty was. You feel me?
Yo,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't even be on Twitter no more. That used to be my spot, Twitter.
I can't do it because
I
Twitter
can't even do it no more.
It's more video based now. YouTube changed the world, bro. And we're not gonna talk about the iPhone. iPhone fuck shit up. Imagine what the world would be like if it was just a BlackBerry and not the iPhone.
Hey, I miss my BlackBerry.
But the G2 started a little bit too, though.
The Palm Pre.
G2 and the Sidekick. And the Sidekick let you, you know what I mean, get on there. I had all of them, John.
I feel you. I miss the Sidekick. They need to bring that back. T-Mobile, what up? Bring that back.
Dang. I miss Nextel with the church.
If the Sidekick come out with the touch screen with the flip and it still got the buttons, it will outsell the iPhone. I guarantee it.
Right, man.
And since I said it first, sponsor me.
I just need a little bit. I brung it up for you to sponsor it.
That's facts. Brought to you by T-Mobile. Shiz and Genius Sports Show. Brought to you by T-Mobile. All we need you to do is pay for the NBA and NFL rights for us to use it on YouTube, and we straight.
Bottom line.
I want the Pat McAfee.
Shout out to Pat McAfee.
Shout out to Pat. I used to watch. Like I stopped watching ESPN for a while and I would just watch the Pat McAfee show because I liked how he covered sports.
Oh yeah.
I would mute it when he talking baseball because I only care about baseball when it's the playoffs, right? And then when he talk, I got all my sports 20, it was what? 2017, 2018, no, it was 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. It was the Pat McAfee show. And then I watched the Undisputed clips.
Yeah, Undisputed.
Yeah. Hey,
It is what it is. But y'all, I ain't going front. I'm getting tired, yo. Yo, look, Fatty got off on Anton. Fatty got off on Anton, y'all. And that's what it is. Anton wasn't willing to fight back. He thought it was low-hanging fruit. And it was a punk ass move for deleting that nigga out, bro. Shiz, man. Any final thoughts?
No, I just appreciate you inviting me up here. You know what I mean? I'm up here with Kamani. You know what I mean? Honored to be around her presence. Good woman.
Thank you.
Come on, you want to put the baby to sleep?
Yeah. Made me go to sleep. She over here snoring and stuff, making all these. No, my boy Fatty held it down, period. He knew what he was doing, and the only thing I could say is Fatty should have never revealed his hand when he said, oh, now I got my lick back. We all knew you was getting your lick back, Fatty. We knew that. You ain't had to tell us that. But Anton, the only one, for whatever reason, that was being oblivious to what was happening. You ain't had to say that to him. Like, you could have just kept that and just would have pocketed it and been like mentally noting, yeah, I got my lick back. Don't tell nobody your hand at all. Like, it is what it is. And
oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me get you back up in there. My bad.
No, you good. I'm like, it is what it is. Like,
nah, it's like poker. You're gonna see my hand at the end of the game. I won.
Period.
Right? And Fatty's honest, bro. Like, that's why I respect him so much, bro, because he's honest. And how can you not respect a man who's willing to admit when he's wrong, and when he's right, he's right.
And that's why, what was it? Remember, I don't know if you watched that show where I was telling Fatty about his card, and I was saying like, oh no, you're this way if you like when you get into debaggles and stuff like that, you get into a debate. I read them all the way, like through and through. But the other part is, if he's not honest, that means he's not letting go. And he knows that he has to let go in order to move forward in the conversation. So that's really him. Like, that's why he's like, okay, I'll say, I concede to that. Now, will you, like, he's ready to let go of whatever you trying to make him hold on to or get him stuck at. Like, no, I'm not finna get stuck. He's like, I gotta flow. I'm flowing right now. And you gonna stay. Right. I love it, man. Fatty, that's the bro, man.
Shout out to Fatty. Shout out to the Untouchables. Yo, if you want to join the group chat, hit me on the Instagram. Genius CEO on Instagram. Every Monday, sometimes on Friday. And that's that. Go follow my boy Shiz on YouTube. It's Shiz be yapping on YouTube. Yapping is YAPPIN. Shiz be yapping. One word. You heard?
Yes, sir.
We out of here. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.